No,
time before it
no.
happens.
That's why I said be mindful. Nothing happens overnight. It takes 20, 30 days to develop a habit.
Okay.
And what if she don't want to change?
Good night. Sayonara. Like, because I'm not going to stress myself out if you don't want to change.
And what if she asks you to change?
If it's valid, then why not?
Oh, okay.
But what makes it valid? What makes her saying that she want to see something different from you not valid?
Because, say for instance, right? If sometimes people, when they be like, "Oh, you're judging me," if you give an honest critique, if I say you curse, like I said, you curse way too much, it'd be like, "Yes, bitch," and all this other stuff. Yo, chill out on that. Chill on that. Like, come on. If you say to me, I feel like you say the word nigga too much, can you stop saying that? Okay, say less. Should be vice versa. If you can't stop saying, speaking the way you speak, like if we go to a restaurant and it's a quiet ambiance and you loud and cursing a lot, I'm like, yo, waiter, bring the check. I got.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the conversation. Okay, you okay? Kyra? Yeah, give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah. All right. Hi, everybody. I'm your host, Kyra. How y'all doing today? Happy New Year. I know y'all missed us. We were gone for a little bit. We were gone for like 2 weeks. So we know that you all missed us, but we are back. So we're going to get this started because we're mighty, very, very late today. I ain't going to say who made us late, but we late today. So let's bring out our first co-host, Mr. Deacon himself.
I'll say it. I was late. I had a boo-boo. All right. When you gotta go, you gotta go. We're not gonna start off the new year, the first show, with the nonsense. All right. You gotta understand when things called desperate times call for desperate measures. I want to be on Candy Conversations smelling like boo-boo, or I want to clean myself up and be on the show like I'm supposed to be.
I'm sorry. I was not putting you out there like that, but you put yourself out there. So I don't know what just happened.
Nah, you was already insinuating. We ain't got to insinuate in 2024. We're not insinuating in 2024.
I was not insinuating anything. I was just saying that somebody had made us late. I didn't say who or why, but here you go. It's all good.
There's only 2 of us on the show right now.
I know. That's because you want to be out here telling people about your boo-boo.
Well, I had to go. When you got to go, you got to go. And if I got to go again, my camera going to go off. Just know that's where I'm at.
Yo, let's welcome our guest co-host, Meek.
Hi.
Hey,
that's all you're gonna give us, and then you're gonna go straight face.
What you want me to say?
You want to give us some personality. You was like, hi.
Hi. Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, and all that other good stuff. Hi.
Look at that doobie. That doobie doobian, girl. Look at that thing.
Ooh. And it's a mess too.
And this is a mess. It sit like that with a mess. Look at that.
Yes. So much oil. You don't show that oil, it gotta be washed. I'm sorry.
I thought that was Sheen.
That's what it looked like, right? Oh, a mess.
Yeah, sure. I know people be out there with it. That's just be the look.
Nah, they take the look for me though. I don't want what my nose look like. I ain't washed my hair in about 3 months. That ain't a good look. Not for me. I'm sorry, people that want to look like that, but not for me.
Cat, what's wrong?
Cat stuff.
Right.
I'm trying to figure something out because we like our first streaming live on Instagram, and I'm hearing the feedback from the Instagram. So I'm trying to
It's
figure it
echoing.
out.
It's not echoing on our side.
Yeah, no, me either.
You mean Instagram is echoing?
I see it live though. Let me push
It's
it.
no, me either. No, it's live. But the thing is, I don't know how to mute it so you don't hear the feedback.
You don't know how to mute what?
The thing is, I don't know how to so
You
you
don't need
don't.
to. Just turn your camera,
I don't know how to
turn your volume button down on your phone.
turn your camera. Turn your
You too.
I'm about to.
what?
You too.
I'm about to.
What?
That bugging.
I was just on the other phone doing sending out shares.
We appreciate
Yeah,
that.
I'm bugging
Oh,
over here, but um, I'm not frozen. I'm just trying to figure this out because, like I said, this is our first time doing it. So
yeah, I'm trying to. Let me turn my volume down over here,
Right, that's what I said. Everybody, just turn your
and I
volume
want
down.
to see if I can share it to. Ooh, can I share it to
sweet.
Instagram?
Happy. All
I
right,
don't know. How to do
everybody,
that.
let's get this hop locking.
Yeah.
I'm bugging over here with this Instagram. Um, I'm gonna figure it out as we talk. Everybody knows earlier today on the Candid Conversations Facebook page, we posted about exclusively dating. And is it the same as being in a relationship? Some people agree, some people disagree.
I don't know if you agree.
So, oh God. So we're gonna talk about it tonight. Now, Derek, it's a video there to explain it for you, for all
You need to
those
explain it for
who don't
me.
know the difference.
It's 3 videos
For all of
there.
those
Which
who
one?
do not know the difference.
All right, I'm just starting at the top.
Okay, so for me personally, when I say this, if I'm dating somebody exclusively, meaning all that means is I'm not going to be going on other dates. I'm not going to be entertaining anybody else. I'm not going to be sleeping with anybody else. I'm going to give this a fair shot. The person I'm seeing, all of my attention, energy, and time while we explore each other. The difference being when you're exclusive, that's your boyfriend. They've met your family, they've met your friends, you guys are traveling together, you're having some future plans. It is a much more involved relationship. So when I say we're dating each other but we're not in a relationship, I just mean I'm giving this one a fair shot and I'm willing to only see this one person while we explore each other and figure out if this is what we want. Being exclusive with somebody and being in a relationship with somebody implies significantly more and more of a commitment than I think I'm willing to give right now in the moment of where the relationship is, because it's usually just the early stages. But I do believe that when you date multiple people, it can muddy the water and you're not really giving anybody a fair shot. So if you like somebody, I say give them your time and your energy until you at least assess boyfriend or fuck off. If that's somebody that you want to be with full time, great. And if not, that's okay. You get right back on it.
I'm not listening to a white lady. All right, next.
Perfectly
If someone
said.
wants to be exclusive with you, that's the same exact thing as being in a relationship. You're dating casually for a couple weeks, maybe a month, maybe 2 months, and then the question comes up, should we be exclusive? Hello? That's exactly what someone would ask at the beginning of a relationship. You are their boyfriend, they're your girlfriend. That's how it works. Look, that's great. If you're there, I am happy for you. I would like to be there one day too. Still working on myself. Not there yet. However, you have to know what you're getting yourself into. Being exclusive means limiting your options, limiting who you're seeing. Like, you're not going to go on dates if you're exclusive with someone. You're not going to go and like hit on people at the bar if you are seeing. You're not going to go hit on people wherever you are if you're in an exclusive, committed, thing. It's just not how it works. People don't want to admit this. People want to say, oh, we're exclusive, but she's not my girlfriend. Oh, we're exclusive, he's not my boyfriend. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
We are talking about the difference between being exclusive with someone and being considered their boyfriend or girlfriend. And apparently, if you go back to the original video where I talked about this, for the majority of you, you believe that these are two different things. A lot of you cited like wanting to sleep around or keep looking, and that was not the reason why we, at least in my situation, were not boyfriend and girlfriend. It was definitely commitment phobe issues, because this guy that I'm talking about was literally, I like to joke, the best boyfriend I never had. He went above and beyond for me consistently. I met his family, I met his friends, his closest friends, and he never met any of my people because I reserved that stuff for boyfriend and girlfriend, but he didn't. And I viewed this guy as my boyfriend, but every time I said, hey, are you my boyfriend? He would go, no. He even called himself my boyfriend in front of his own dad. But when I called him on it, he was like, no. Commitment was an issue for him. Never had a serious girlfriend, even though he treated me like a freaking queen. At the end of the day, though, I feel like the majority of you who believe that exclusivity is its own stage after dating, but before being boyfriend and girlfriend, I think this is the best answer we've come up with. I don't know if I like you enough to be in a relationship, but I'm willing to not entertain others while I figure it out. This is, in essence, what was told to me, except for the fact that it wasn't, I don't know if I like you enough. It was, in this particular instance, I don't know if I'm ready for the commitment that boyfriend and girlfriend leads to. Because boyfriend and girlfriend, in essence, is a path towards maybe more than that. But in my opinion, you can figure all that out if you want any of that while you're boyfriend and girlfriend. Kaka, that's what that stage is for. You use the boyfriend and girlfriend stage to figure out if you want to do the engagement marriage thing. That's what that boyfriend girlfriend stage is for. You don't have to figure all that out before becoming boyfriend and girlfriend. Am I crazy? Sound off in the comments as usual.
Okay,
Get
so
that there?
there you have it.
You say
So
hit
there
that,
you
Derek.
have
She
it.
said pretty much. She summed up what everybody, well, both parts said. So what do you? So there was no definitive like, oh, okay.
No. I'm saying that. I mean, out of all of them, do you understand what was
I already
basically being
understood.
said? That the exclusive part is in the middle. It ain't quite there
They
yet, but
just,
it's getting there.
the guy never. First of all, the lady, the first lady, is on crack. So we're not even going to talk about
No, she's
her.
not. No, she's not on crack.
Second, yes, she is. You can tell she had
Why
veins.
should you try to be outside?
She had bumps in her neck.
Well, let me tell you something. Crackheads seem to be some of the best people in a relationship. They be in love. They
Right.
rather die for each other
Mm-hmm.
once they find a person.
Right. But they don't be like we exclusively. We exclusively dating. They was like that's my crack man or that's my crack woman.
But they established that. That's the thing. They established what they
Right.
were doing.
That's what we're saying. Everything is stat. Everything is
Mhm.
established. Everything is already you. Is a conversation that establishes. Hey, Meek, I don't want to date nobody else. I don't want you dating nobody else. We are dating each other. Hence, we are in a relationship. Because because what's the point of me saying I only want to date you? Because Kat looking good up there with her little African garb and her Harvard shirt. So maybe I want to date her after I have a conversation.
And look,
Always
Derek, that's
starting.
perfectly fine. That is fine. So that's the whole thing. And when you being
But it's
exclusive,
not. That's the point.
no, what happens is you're trying to give it a chance to see how it works because you don't know how it's going to work. So when you're just regularly dating, right? You're out here and you're dating whoever, you just meet this girl, you exchange numbers. You think she don't have other numbers on her phone? She does. You think you don't have other numbers? You do. So
Right.
what happens is you start talking to this girl and you feel like out of the other girls that you have their numbers and stuff, you're more into this one and you like chilling with this one and spending time together. Correct?
Okay.
But you're not jumping. You wouldn't know if she's girlfriend material or how it will work. You're gonna put yourself in the middle to see how it will work out.
No,
You know how they tell you become boyfriend and girlfriend first. It's better to become boyfriend and girlfriend before you or move in together to figure out what's gonna happen before you decide to get married. Because she could be dirty, nasty, all types of stuff. And you done decided to marry her. You never live with her. You don't know what type of person she really is. You were just going off of y'all dating and you calling her here and there. But once you figure out who this person is, so exclusive means in the middle, and you gonna try to focus on each other and respect each other's feelings. That's in the middle. You didn't jump to a committed relationship now that you doing extra stuff for this man or for this woman. You in the middle. And you
Nah.
won't know. You just gonna jump into a relationship from
That's
being
what
a
you mean.
pimp.
Boyfriend and
You gonna
girlfriend.
jump into the relationship.
That's what boyfriend and girlfriend is. Boyfriend and girlfriend is us getting to know each other, us taking it to
Oh,
the
that's
next
not
stage.
for you. Oh,
No,
so when you getting to know a woman, that's your
no,
boyfriend,
that's
y'all
why we
boyfriend and
dating.
girlfriend. We y'all getting to
That's
know each
why
other.
we're dating. I'm getting to know you. We're talking. First of all, there's the talking.
Mm-mm.
You go through the talking stage. That's where you meet each other. You got other friends. You got other people that you talk. The other people that you talk to. So you exchanging numbers. You go into your Rolodex. Oh, Meek not here. Meek not available on Tuesday. Oh, but Kyra available on Tuesday. Tuesday. So I'm gonna call Kyra, see what she doing at the Candid Conversations, and then I'll check back with Meek on Wednesday. That's what talking stage is. You talk to people. You get to know them. Then you find something you're like, you know what? I like the way Meek Doobie be doobieing on Tuesday, so I'm gonna chill with Meek a little longer. I'm gonna put some more time in with Meek. So now me and Meek is dating. Now I could date other people, but Meek is the number one. She's the number one on the list. When Meek call me, I'm picking up. When I call Meek, Meek is picking up. Now if Meek not available,
But
but
that's
Kyra's still the cat's still available, I can't. The cat, what's up? You want to go to IHOP? We can go to
Yes,
IHOP,
you could.
right? Because I'm still dating. Now when
You
I shut it
exclusive.
now, when I shut it down and I say, you know what, Kyra's fun, but Meek is where is that? So I want to really get to know Meek, and I really want to focus in on Meek. Then I'm gonna begin to date Meek. Now, when I have a conversation with Meek and say, all right, Meek, I don't want you dating anybody. I'm not gonna date anybody. We just gonna chill and we're gonna focus on us. And you like, all right, D, I feel you. We can do that. We in a relationship.
That's how you feel,
no, we're
and
not.
that's
And
we not in a relationship.
We are
We
in a
not
relationship.
in a relationship.
Okay. So Meek, I'm talking. I'm date. I'm me and you are exclusively talk. Me and you are exclusively dating, right?
We are exclusive. That's right.
We are
Mm-hmm.
exclusive.
Yes.
You find out that I've been out with Kat. I've been
Mm-hmm.
going out with Kat.
Yes.
How you feel about that?
I'm gonna feel my like I'll probably feel away, but I can't say not much of nothing because I probably was out with Roshan.
So
So
then
my
why?
thing
So then
is,
why were we
you
exclusive?
can't. No,
Why were we
exclusive
exclusive?
means no. The exclusive part is you're respecting each other. You're spending more time with this person, and you're respecting the other person that you're exclusive with feelings. So I'm calling you a little bit more. I'm willing to go on vacation with you on a low, not posting you, but we doing little things that we probably wouldn't do with others. But if you didn't make yourself my man and commit and say, I want you to be my girl and in a relationship, and now we're gonna start talking about real things because dating is fun. When you say relationship, now we got to get personal. Do you have a license? If I'm just dating you and we exclusively dating, I really like the time that I spend with you. But do you have a license? Do you have good credit? Do you have anywhere to? Do you have a place to live? If I'm just dating you and have a good time with you, and rather spend my time with you than others, I don't care about all of that because I'm not gonna be with you. I'm not with you. But once we say relationship, now it's like
Once there's a
my
conversation,
other
we're
half. That's
together.
my other half. Exclusively dating, I can answer the phone for another man.
No, you cannot.
Yes,
That's
I
not
could. I
exclusive.
would.
well, let's unpack 27 on Instagram. Totally agrees with Derek.
Uh,
I don't agree. I don't agree
so
with it.
he
I
says,
feel like
why
just a,
wouldn't you want to know all that while
why
dating?
wouldn't
Because
you
that
want
ain't my business. Because that's none of my. Because what happens with dating is what people tend to have issues with, and while society is the way it is when you're dating, people tell too much and get too deep into situations with people that you never gonna probably talk to again and end up hating, don't like, but done told all your business to. Honey, I'm here to talk. I don't need nothing from you but a good time, a meal, we conversating. I want to know
So
what
now we
movies
got
you like. I want to know, certain things. I do not. I do not care about who your baby mama is and this she that. I'm not going to your house. I don't. That's personal. Now, when once we start talking about relationship, that's different. Now I need to figure out, how many kids, because we're just dating. Dating means having fun, going out, chilling. Why am I caring about your credit score? You going on the first date asking somebody's credit score and do they got how much figures they making? That's none of my business.
That's still none of your business after we go exclusive.
No, it's my business once we become in a relationship because now we're gonna start building together. How you gonna build with somebody that you can't build with? You start asking different questions. But if I'm not gonna be your significant other, why would I care? You're fun right now,
Let's unpack that. So let me get this straight. You giving
please.
your time to someone on a date, and you're not trying to know if they are a sex offender, a scammer, a bisexual person.
No, what you're doing is you will find. I mean, well, females most of the time we Google everybody. We done check the offenders list. We do that. We calling friends, cousins. We sending pictures. So that's what we do. Well, me any. Well, back then because I'm married. But what people do is we did addresses. We do all of that. And I don't tend to look in places where people are. Yeah, so I don't tend to look at those departments where people are those type of people. But like you said, you never know. But um, you just got to be careful. But you are just dating. I don't want to have the fourth and fifth degree. I don't want to know why your mother is doing this or you struggling. I'm not here for that. Now we start talking more and interacting and things are going a little further, then okay. We could start moving to the exclusive side. And exclusive is now in the middle.
No, exclusive means this. Exclusive is exclusive.
No.
If I get an exclusive hat, that means that's my only hat. That hat is exclusive. What Bridget
Okay.
just said, dating is dating. You can go out with various people. In a relationship, you're moving towards an exclusive person. That person is the only person you're dating. That's the only person you're focusing on. There's nobody else. And there's no Roshon in your there's no Roshon in your
He's
Rolodex that's
still
hitting you
there.
up on the
He's
side
still there.
because
He's
we
still
are
there.
exclusive.
He's still there.
He's not there because we're exclusive.
But
Then
guess what?
then we
And
are
you
not
can
exclusive.
no, I understand that. And you can feel that way, but that's what's wrong with society. Men be having women think they in a relationship and all these things of that sort. And at the end of the day, they'll turn around and tell this woman, I never told you we was together. Y'all be brainwashing.
Who is
Brainwashing.
brainwashing?
It's a brainwash thing. You ain't exclusive. It's a title that doesn't exist. You're not. It's something in the middle that you decided that you're going to put more effort into this person.
Yeah, y'all are making up now. Y'all making up new stuff to put in the middle when there was nothing else in the middle.
Exclusive is in the
When
middle.
you met someone, you
You
met
have to
someone.
put stuff in the middle now because
You
people
start
just
the
jump
courting
from
stage.
dating to
You
all of a
start
sudden you in a
courting.
relationship and the man that moved in. You have to put something in the middle to block
No, it's
to
not. No, it's not. That's what dating is. The dating is the thing in the middle. When I start talking, like I said, if I met you on Tuesday, I met Kyra on Wednesday, and I met Monique since her posts keep popping up. I met Monique on Wednesday. I can talk to all three of y'all. That's talk. We're in the talking stage. Then we can start going. We can start dating. I can maybe go out with Monique on Wednesday. Go out with you on Tuesday. Go out with Kyra on Wednesday. I'm dating. I realize that I'm feeling Meek. So now I'm talking to Meek more. But I'm still dating, but Meek is number one on the list. So I'm going out with Meek Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I might call Kyra every other Tuesday. But I'm still dating. I'm still dating. We're still in the dating phase. I'm dating these people. When I have already established a feeling of affection or something towards Meek, that I'm like, you know what? I think Meek is the one. Then I'm going to stop dating Kyra. I'm going to stop dating Monique. I'm only going to be dating Meek. And then then at some point I'm gonna start feeling some type of
please
way.
don't.
I know that Meek is still out here dating Roshon. I'm gonna take Meek out to dinner. Yo, hey, you know, I'm really enjoying the time we spend together. I'm really enjoying getting to know you. I want to really get to know you. I really don't want you. I really don't like how I don't like how I feel when I know you out with because I'm not gonna call his name. So you out with old boy. I don't like how I feel about you being out with old boy. I really
Yeah,
think
so what
that.
you're gonna do now is
Hold on, let me
once
finish.
you start having that feeling, you're gonna now discuss with me that you want to now be in a relationship. You want me to cut off
I want to
those
date
other
you
dudes
exclusively.
and you want to
Right.
be in a relationship.
That's called exclusive. I think
No, that's called you being in a relationship and being my man.
back when Bridget was young, they called it going steady, right? You
Steady.
you want to go steady? You want to be exclusive? That's what exclusive is. Exclusive is I'm not dating anybody else. My focus is only Meek. When I wake up in the morning, I'm texting Meek. When I go to sleep at night, I'm texting Meek. When I'm
And
at
that's your
lunch,
girlfriend.
I'm calling Meek. That's
That's
exclusive.
your girlfriend.
That's exclusive.
No,
That's your girlfriend.
That's
that's your girlfriend.
exclusive.
You are in a committed relationship.
Which is what an exclusively dating is, a committed
No,
relationship.
no, not
Exclusive
in
to me.
2024.
Excuse me. Oh, Jackie Love says, Meek, are you saying the order is dating exclusive, then a relationship?
Yes,
And she's wrong.
and
So
I'm right.
Everybody could
Let
everybody
me
could
tell you
feel how
something.
they want.
It works out for
Everybody could
me.
feel how they want to
It
feel.
works out because that's why a lot of people. That's why a lot of people be going through what they go through because you just jumping from dating and then go in that middle stage. You jump from sitting here dating and thinking that this man is now your boyfriend or exclusive, and then come to find out he wasn't thinking about you. You thought
Exactly.
you thought he was your man. Did y'all discuss or did y'all get to the middle to see that y'all really like each other and cut off everybody else, or did you just randomly jump there? How did you get from dating? Because dating means you just dating whoever you want. And then you say you go from dating to just let's jump to being stepmama and stepdaddy and just be in a
no, I
relationship.
did. I say you're dating when
No.
you start changing up your dating habits when you find that person that you are
That's why
interested
people
in.
go through what they go through because you're changing up your whole dating pattern. But
Right.
it's one man who ain't barely, you don't know if
Because
he's really thinking
that's the
about you like that.
process. That's the process. Y'all throwing in a whole nother stage midway through the process.
Yes, you had
No,
to. You
no.
have to.
And I said this earlier. Y'all giving titles to people who ain't ready for them.
My point
At the
exactly.
end of the day, for me, and this is just my opinion, when you dating
Hmm.
somebody, you date multiple people or whatever.
Yeah.
So when you exclusively dating somebody, you was just basically saying, I'm instead of me dating 5 people, I'm just going to focus on dating you to get to know you. Once I get to know you, because I may not like you next month, and you
Period.
may not like me next month.
And you know why you found that out? Because you cut everybody off and you're giving more time to that person. Now you get to see who this person, you trying to now see who this person really is. Because now you ain't getting no calls from nobody else. It's only this person. Now this
Right.
person ain't calling
But
somebody to help them with their
my
tired.
girlfriend,
They
I don't
only
like you
calling
next
you.
month.
Then the minute do what, Cat? Call them naggers. And they annoying. And then the minute do what? Cut their asses off. Oh,
Yes,
she begging.
that's what
You giving some
exclusive to
beggars,
me. That's what exclusive
naggers, all
is.
this stuff. Because
Here we
they
go.
can't deal with what comes with it. Maybe
Exclusive
you don't like her. You didn't realize you didn't like her because you was giving other people your time and you only saw her at a quarter of the time. So
Right.
you thought she was it, but now you cut off everything else and try to focus on this because this is what you was into and realize, well, hold up. If I gotta give her 100%, this ain't gonna work. She gotta drop back down to going back to the 25. She ain't messing up what I had over there. Nah. She crazy in real life. You ain't know that because you only gave her 25. Y'all was only doing 25, 25, and you thought she was her. Late night or going to the movies. But now you see now it's got to get a little bit more personal. She's annoying to you. You're not into what she's got going on.
you
You
can't
realize
make
she's broke.
somebody your girlfriend after you only been dating this person for a month or 2 months. But cannot will I only exclusively date you? Yes, I will, to get to know you better.
Get to know you better.
If the next month get here and I don't like your ass, then it's easy for me just to walk.
Because like as a woman, right?
I'm not in a relationship with you. When
Yeah.
you're talking about a relationship,
Thank you, Bridget.
when you say relationship, that means I chose you to be the person that that I see in my future. I chose you for that. I expect certain things from you. If I need something, then as my man, I expect you to help and support me if I need it, and vice versa. I'm not doing that with somebody I'm dating.
And what I was gonna say is, you don't really know too much of what's going on when you're just dating that person. So once you realize you focusing more on this person, you start finding out lies that people like you getting more into it. Now you're like, oh, this person just be lying. Because you more into this person. You got your focus is more on this person. This person always hungry, ain't never got no food, ain't never cooking. That's the stuff that you didn't notice because this person, you had other people to lean on and talk to, but now you giving this person 195% to 100% of your time and calling and you realizing this ain't it. You can't do that now. You cut everybody off and went to go deal with this one particular person, and you realize she was fun at night, and now during the day she ain't got no job, Derek. You didn't care if she had a job then because y'all was just dating regularly. You take it to the moon.
I cared from day one. When I met you,
you asked him, you like, do you work?
Yeah, where you work at? What do you do? What do you do with yourself? Why are you available?
What if they lied, Derek?
Every time
what if they lied?
Right.
What if they lied?
And then we go left.
But that's gonna be your girlfriend first. She gonna be your girlfriend then?
No, she's not. We're still dating. I haven't had a conversation with her about exclusivity. We're dating. We're still dating. So if I'm starting to feel her more than I'm feeling somebody else, and we're talking more, and we're spending more time and I'm asking more questions to really get to know who you are, I'm still dating you. We're still dating. But if I have a conversation to tell you that I don't want to date anybody else,
absolutely,
lock it on up, boo. We together.
Absolutely, Bridget.
What Bridget said?
Bridget says, she says, oh, you now know you just not paying attention. Everyone is not an audition. We just get sex mixed up with our decisions sometimes.
Absolutely.
Yes. So what happens is you don't have to go sleeping with anyone.
Women, because men are different. Men will date. And sex will be sex. A woman, she give you the cheeks. Oh, y'all together.
That's a lot. But that's for certain women. That's for them scary women. That's for those women that's a little weird. But it's a lot of women that's also dominant and be like, oh, okay, bye to you. Like after the situation, it's like, oh, okay, they don't want to call you or they'll talk to you when they talk to you. But I know on my first date, like when you dating somebody and you want to meet them and know their personality and we just going to the movies, going out to the club or something, having a good time. I ain't paying for your stuff. I don't care, and I can supply and support myself. So like where you work at, I don't need nothing you do or money of that sort. So I'm not focusing on your financials and all of that at that moment of dating. I don't care because I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna be straight. I can take care of me.
Everybody gonna be straight.
No, not everybody, because some people go out there in the field just to look for people to take advantage of, men and women. You got men that need somewhere to live. You got women that want a couple $1 and they plotting. But if you don't give them that 100%, you ain't gonna know. You're not gonna know yet. She out here doing all types of stuff.
Right.
But if you pick her, you're not gonna know until you give. You're not gonna know until you give her 100% of your time that the girl is crazy.
Nah, you see those signs. You see the signs. You overlook the signs, but you see those signs. You see the signs. You see little things. There's little things you think about. You're like, oh yeah, that was kind of crazy. When it was time for dinner, she just started twitching out of nowhere. Oh yeah, that was a sign.
Oh, she was hungry. She ain't eating a while. So he was like, hold on.
I'll be right back.
When you having 3 and 4 conversations and none of the conversations add up, that's a sign. You see the signs. You always going to see the signs. The signs are there, and you make a decision if you want to stick around and continue to date that person, talk to that person, or you can still date them because they may be cool. They may be nice to be around. They may be nice to look at. It may be whatever reason that you keep them around. They're not going to be number one. They're not going to be at the top of your list of who you dating. They're going to move down. If I have three, like I said, if I have Kyra, Meek, and Brown. Brown may have been number one, but then I find out Brown's a liar. So now Brown moves, and now Meek is number one. Brown is down number three. Now is she gonna make her way back up to number one? Absolutely not, because I already seen the red flags. But she's still cool to be around. We enjoy each other's company. We enjoy to be around each other. Now, if Meek is still pushing number one, but Kyra's in there nipping at her heels, then that's what it is. I'm still getting to know you. We still having conversation. We're still finding it out and filling out each other. Then me and Meek get into an argument, and then I see that Meek crazy. Meek done call the brothers and her uncles up. Oh, Meek gonna drop down to number two. Now Kyra's number one. So you focus on who you want to focus on. Now, if Kyra seems okay, Kyra not calling uncles and Kyra not lying, Kyra seems cool, and then we find out down the line. Now I'm saying, you know what, Kyra might be it. So then I'm like, all right, Kyra, I don't want you dating anybody else. I don't want you dating anybody else. I don't like how I feel when you're dating when I know you're out with somebody else. That's not cool. I'm not cool with that. So I want us to date exclusively. So that means that we're the only ones that are talking. Me and you, it's us. We're talking. We're dating. When you think about it, you come back, you're like, you know what? I'm cool with that. We're going to be exclusive. I'm not talking to nobody else. I'm not expecting you to talk to nobody else. That means if I come over to your house and we going out, and your phone's and I'm in your car, and your dashboard start ringing, and it says Daryl's calling you. Who Daryl?
My friend.
That's a problem because we're dating exclusively.
And like I said, if you're dating exclusively, you should respect each other's feelings. You're gonna respect each other's feelings and things of that sort. But you want me to cut off everything?
That's what exclusive is. Exclusive is cutting off everything.
I can have friends.
We all can have friends, but you're not dating them. A friend is.
Yeah, no. I mean, I can have people I can still talk to on the phone or interact. Right. Or you want me to cut everybody off randomly because you said you want us to be exclusive.
Kyra, if I said I want us to be exclusive and you agree to say yes, that's fine. We can be exclusive. Then that's the expectation.
Your definition is your definition, but what I'm just trying to say is that's fine for what you're saying. So what you would have to tell me is, hey, I would like to be in a relationship, and I'm going to ask you, are you sure? Because this is a lot that comes with being in a relationship with me. Are you sure this is something that you want? Don't put yourself in that predicament if you can't handle it. Exclusive means we are into each other, we're dating each other, and we at a point that I might do this with you, but I won't do it with the others.
There's no others. There's no others. That's the point. There is no others.
So we boyfriend and girlfriend.
Right. We're in a relationship. That's the point I'm telling you. If you're exclusivity means that there is nobody else. You're not talking, you're not entertaining nobody else. And if I'm not entertaining nobody else and you're not entertaining nobody else, knock, knock, we're in a relationship.
Okay. Joy says, but that's funny how men can put somebody in the top 10 list. And because you're ready to start dating, all of a sudden we have to cut ours off.
No, that's not true. No, because I just said it's a two-person conversation. So it's a two-person conversation. I'm talking from a man. I'm not talking from a woman's point of view.
Yes, and I'm talking from a woman. Y'all want us to cut off everything that we have. Y'all want everybody to cut off with everything that we have to now put you after you done had that saying Rolodex. Okay, you number one today, this week, then you number two. All right, I don't like no other man with her.
Derek, let me ask you this. how long are you going to date somebody before you get into your relationship?
How long I need to, how long it takes me to get to know them, however long it takes me to say, okay, I want to take this
So,
to the next level.
okay, so for those, how whatever, let's just give it a good 6 months. You're dating somebody for 6 months.
Right.
So it's okay for the person that you're dating for those 6 months to be out dating other people outside of you.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. I'm not sitting here like, oh, I know I'm your one, and you're my, but no, you need to date. You got to date. We're all out here dating. You're trying to find your person. You're trying to find that person that completes you. That person that you want to go to that next level with. And when you're ready to go to that next level with them, that's when the conversation comes in. And when the conversation happens, and if we both agree to that, then the expectation is that whoever else was on that Rolodex is now deleted.
Can you back it up?
Okay, so y'all both dating.
Right.
Sure, you running?
We're both, everybody's dating. Everybody's dating. Nobody's being put into a relationship. I'm not saying, yeah, me and Meek together, and I haven't had a conversation with Meek to say that it's me and Meek. That's not how it works.
Jackie Love says, what happens if the other person doesn't want to be in a relationship when the conversation comes up? What you gonna do then?
What do you mean what I'm gonna do when
you go to the next one that was on his list?
No, I'm not. If this is the person that I'm dating and I'm feeling her and she's not,
she doesn't want to date you. You got to that point. She's asking, what would you do if the girl don't want to date you?
Just because I'm to the point doesn't mean that she's there.
Yes. So what would you do?
So there may be more to me that she needs to know. There needs to be some things. There may be some irregularities that she has to feel comfortable with. So we're gonna keep dating. Now, if she tells me, nah, you know what, I'm not interested at all. Like, you know what, you give me brother vibes. We just gonna be friends. Then I'm gonna move on.
Qua says, Deacon, you want your cake and eat it too.
First of all, number one, what the heck are you supposed to do with cake? I'm tired of people saying that. Like, let's be real here. What you do with cake? You look at it. Let me get my cake. Let me just look at this. Is a nice looking cake. I'm gonna look at this cake as long as I like. Makes sense, Qua. Number two, how does that even? What does that have to? What? How do I want my cake and eat it too? I want my person. So what do you mean? So if I want to date someone, I can date them however long they want. Now, if they don't want to be with me, then we move on. We move on. That's the point. Now, if I say I want to date you exclusively, and she said I don't want to date you at all, what am I supposed to do? I go to the next person. I start this process all over again. That's why.
So what you're saying is you don't tell a female you want to be in a relationship. You tell them like you want to be boyfriend and girlfriend in a relationship. You tell them you want to be exclusive.
What do you mean? I tell them. I tell it's the same terminology.
To you, no, I'm saying I understand that, but to you, it's the same terminology. To others, it can be viewed as different. Right, so you're saying that when you're ready to be in a relationship, you tell them you want to be exclusive. Because what happens is a lot of men use those terms and to tell a female, we never discussed being in a relationship. That's how they double back. They'll come back when the girl is getting all crazy and she going through what she's going through and having these issues upstairs, and everybody looking at her. Well, I thought we were in a relationship. You would say no. I said we was exclusive, but we never discussed the relationship.
We're playing on a word. No, I'm not saying that at all. That's what you're saying. That's where you get the people who playing games and want to play on words. And it's like, oh yeah, no. You can have you can get at the stories and come up with every word for dating you want. At the end of the day, if it's a relationship, it's a relationship. If my expectation, what defines a relationship is what the expectation is. If my expectation is that I'm not going to be talking to anybody else and you're not talking to anybody else, that's a relationship. There's no other way to look at that. It's a relationship. We're building a relationship. No matter how you want to thesaurus it up, you want to find a new word. You don't want to call it exclusive. You want to call it only one. You want to call it only fans. Whatever you want to call it. That's why the thesaurus is full of words that all mean the same thing.
She's all that says, I think these conversations don't happen and the expectations actually occur. Everyone expects from one another. And then someone gets let down because they
Yep.
expect the same from the other person.
That they don't get. So what I'm saying is the conversation needs to be had, but like I was stating, when you become exclusive, that conversation usually doesn't happen. It goes off of feelings, emotions, and how you interact with each other. And you realize you're not dealing with other people, you end up dealing with each other. Then one of the partners would say to each other, I want to be in a relationship. I want to make this, you know, a real deal. I want you to now, meet my kids. We can talk about because
Oh,
after
oh,
once you get into the relationship,
easy
you can
tight.
go in there and you start getting married. People that's next. You jump from dating to ready to marry this girl.
No,
You got
what do
to
you
go in the
mean?
middle. You got to figure out how to.
What do you mean? You go from dating. That's the whole process of your dating. You're dating someone, you get into a relationship. Now we're in a
Yes.
relationship. The relationship tells me if I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
After dating all them other people.
What are you talking about? I'm in a relationship with you now. I'm not in a relationship with no other people.
Oh, it's like the same thing. You just missing the middle part. I just feel like, and this is my own
And
opinion,
people say it all
that
the
the
time.
middle part
Talk
is
to
when you
me.
become exclusive. And I'm giving Derek now a little bit more time a lot more time than I would give somebody else. I'm probably only dating you, right? Only dealing with you, and I'm getting to know you.
Right,
Right. And I don't want to deal with these people, but I didn't completely cut them off, but I'm not talking to them or dealing with them on a regular basis, or I'm not going out with them. I'm only going out with you. Right.
right.
And then I come to realize you are that guy I really like. And then you realize the same thing. And then you say to me, we go out and you decide, like, I want you to be my girl. I want us to be in this committed relationship. I don't want you to have, deal with nobody else. So now it's being spoken upon. Most of the time, these things don't be spoken upon. You just jump from, we've been chilling and doing this, and next thing you know, we in a relationship. You never told her, or she never told you that y'all were even in any type of relationship.
What
People
do
be
you mean?
really thinking in their head that they're in a relationship.
There is a I just the first thing I said is I sit down and have a conversation. Who am I talking to? Am I talking to Meek or am I talking to myself? I didn't have a conversation with myself. I had a
No,
conversation
but
with
you
Meek.
had a conversation saying that you want to be exclusive. So a lot of people in this world thinks when you saying that, it's like let's now start focusing on each other. Because before we wasn't focusing on each other. You want me to jump from dating, meaning I'm able to have multiple people to date and I could do whatever I want. And now jump into from dating you and everybody else that I want to date if I wanted to now jump into let me just cut all y'all off and then jump to Derek and just
No,
be
you're
with
not.
Derek.
You completely missed what I said because I
No,
just
you
told
gotta
you.
take steps.
I told you that if I'm dating you, I'm dating you. When I tell you, me and you are still dating. I have not had a conversation about you cutting off anybody. I
That's what I'm
said
saying. But
I'm
once you
focusing.
have that
Hold on, let
conversation,
me land. Let me land. I said I'm focusing in completely. I'm focusing on you, right? I'm getting to know you. I may talk to Kyra here and there. Hey, Kyra, how you doing? I may talk to Brown here and there. How you doing? But I'm talking to Meek. Now, when I'm ready to, if I feel that we're vibing, I feel that, okay, this may be her, then there's a conversation that I'm having with you.
yes. But
That
what I'm saying to
conversation, that
you is that's
conversation
fine. That conversation is
has to be
perfectly
agreed
fine.
upon. Once
I
it's
like
agreed
that.
upon, we're in a relationship. That's a
Yeah. So
relationship.
what I'm saying is once we agree, I like everything that you were saying. Once we agree upon having that conversation, all I was saying was we need to now play in the middle. We should just jump into now let's just we date now we locked in. After you comfortable with just doing that? After I was dating you and other people?
What are you talking about? I
So
said
you just
there's
said we go from dating to being exclusive. Exclusive to you means in a relationship. Okay. So you want us to come from dating, you having multiple women calling Cat and Meek and Brown and Purple, and now you decide you love Meek, right? And you felt like Meek was the best out of everybody else. So now you want to sit down and have a conversation with me and say, look, girl, you the one. And you want me now to cut off everybody else and you gonna cut off your people and now we like this.
I'm
Nah.
telling you,
And you believe that works that way?
Meek, what are
You
you
believe
talking
that works?
Meek? Until
You
until
trust
until
that?
are you
You
serious?
sure?
And until today, until all of these, all this this fake, all this fake and this fake dating and all the rest of this stuff came out, this new age dating. That's what it was. What are you talking about? You weren't even allowed to talk to somebody else. You were talking to you met someone, you went to the what? Joey, I don't even know what you're talking about. You're not even worth my time right
Don't
now.
come for Joey.
You talk to someone, you date them. Like, what did your parents do?
You want to know my parents did?
What did your parents do? Your parents had a middle time. They had a middle person. They had a
Yeah,
middle man.
probably.
No, they didn't.
Yes. How you know? We
What do you mean?
didn't
How I
care.
know?
You don't know. You don't know what they was doing.
We all got parents, right? We all hear these stories. My parents
No,
never
we had parents, but
told.
let's go back to the grandparents. When it was this, the thing is, if you wanted to be in the man's favor. All I'm saying is, let's say that's how it went. It should be something in the middle to secure, and that's why so many broken up relationships and things not working out, and everybody jumping all over the place. Females thinking they're in relationships, knowing damn well they not. That man with somebody else. It's just all over the place. So if you take your time, because there's no way in the world you should trust me or be into me, knowing if I was dating multiple guys per se, right? Say I had like 5 different friends and I'm just dating, right? Let's say this. I'm just giving myself 5, 3, 2, or you
Right.
and somebody else, right? I'm dating. You feel comfortable because now you ready to settle down and come tell me I'm the one out of your 10, because you probably got 10, 5 to 10. We might got 1 or 2, and now you ready to settle down. So now you want the female to just jump from whatever she got going on. You comfortable with that? Because I'm not comfortable knowing that you even cut all them females off. I know you just let them all go. You
Let
like
me
me the most, but you like them too because you kept their ass
let me ask you
around.
a question. Let me ask you something, me. First of
Please.
all, first of all, number one, we're going off assumptions, right? Because if
Yeah, assumption.
we all going off assumptions, right? Because
Yes.
first of all, am I coming to you, calling you like, hey, Meek, I talked to Kyra on Tuesday, or I talked to Brown and Purple on Wednesday and Thursday?
No.
No, nobody does that. Nobody does
No,
that.
they
You
don't.
don't know
That's what
who
I'm trying to explain to you.
everything based off is based off assumption. So
Yes.
when you are ready to have a conversation, when you are ready to have that quote unquote conversation, you're going into that conversation thinking that y'all are feeling each other. You're not
Yes.
going into you're not going into that blind. You're not going into that thinking like, okay, I think I like her, but I don't know if she like me. Nobody's doing that. If I haven't invested the energy and time into you and feel like you're invested the time and energy into me, then there would never be a conversation. We'll just keep doing what we're doing. We'll just keep dating and we'll keep hanging out and we'll keep chilling until somebody comes up with the conversation. Okay, what are we doing? Where are we going? What is next? Because I'm over this.
Okay, she's on that says, I disagree, Deacon. I think that if you want to invest with someone, there shouldn't be others. And if it doesn't work, then next. Let's Unpack 27 says, how old are these females that they think that they are in a relationship?
They be all ages. You got to see it, honey. I know them firsthand. They be walking around here acting like these men are they man, but they're not they men. Or men be walking around treating women as if they're in a relationship and want this, they want dinner, they want their clothes washed, they want girls to do X, Y, and Z. But then when they get caught up with something, they be like, we ain't in a relationship.
Here we
I
go.
ain't with you. So it be all ages going through these situations, young and old. I done watched them as teenagers, pre-adults to old aunties that still think this man is your man. That man ain't your man. He never told you he was your man either, so you can't fault him. He never said, let's sit down and have this conversation to say, we in a relationship. I want you to be my girlfriend. I want you to be my significant other. Only you and only me. And we gonna make this Potomac. And in the future, in the next couple years, we should be married and go off in the sunset.
Okay,
But these women be walking around doing all of this stuff and be like, that man be like, I don't even like her. But you good at night, or you good to go to the movies with, or I like to take her because she's willing to pay for the movie. So he gonna keep picking you. Like, it's just different things, but she feels like he really cares and wants her, and she start making him dinner on Sundays, making sure his plate is made.
This is basically what I'm getting from Derek. You want to build your you want to build your foundation. You want to make it. You're my man. This is my lady, type of thing, and y'all build and start learning each other while y'all in the relationship. That's what you basically saying.
No, I'm not. But Joy's. We need Joy. Run out of time, so we're gonna put Joy up. She's in the thing. All right.
Hey,
Joy.
hey. What's going on? What's going on?
What's up?
All right. This is what I'm hearing because it's not. What's your name? Oh, I don't know. I couldn't. What's your name?
Meek.
Meek. Oh, it sounds like you're saying the same thing that Derek is saying, but you want him to use a different word.
Thank
You
you.
don't
That's what
like
I've been
the
telling her
word.
all flipping day.
Yeah. I think from what I'm hearing, because I believe in tradition of dating, the way the world is, everybody's sleeping with everybody, everybody's doing everything. I think without a conversation, there needs to be some closure after dating. So we need to say, okay, now we've been dating for over 6 months. I think it's we need to become exclusive. Then now we're getting to know only each other. So you can't go out and date other people because now I want to find out all about you. Then this is now where you go because you asked him what you're supposed to just say, I'm exclusive and get married. No, this is the other piece where you're going to connect now so I can find out all about you. But that's why you become exclusive because you're right. If
So
I
what I
if I
was saying
sleep with a
was
man,
exactly
Hold on,
what you said.
let her finish. Let her finish.
like you said, for me, if I sleep with a man, yeah, you are my man. I ain't nothing insecure about me. I make my own money. I do my own thing because I feel like now I didn't gave you my body. This is us. So by us saying we're exclusive, I don't think you're seeing anybody else. You shouldn't be. Now, I didn't agree what he's saying, like you got level, number 3, 2, and 1, and I move. I guess that's how it's supposed to be during dating. Most girls are not like that. We're not trying to date 3 and 5 guys at one time. We kind of do make ourselves exclusive to that one person because we're ladies. We're, like you said, some women ain't about that life. I can't be with 10 different men and be like, okay, I'm dating all 10 men. But once I say I'm exclusive, now we're getting to know each other because now it's time for us to go and move on to, you need to meet my family. Where do you work? Like, what kind of job can you manage to take on the responsibilities of being in a relationship? And yes, I want to get married in 3 or 5 years. Even though you're in the dating stage, we should have been talking about all of that. Now it's buckle down time because we shouldn't be together for 5 years and we ain't married. Like that's too long after dating for 6 to a year. So you're saying the same thing. You just, to me, what I'm hearing is that you do not like the word exclusive. You want them to say that, oh, I guess we're boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm almost 50
No,
years
so
old.
what I'm trying to basically say is not the boyfriend and girlfriend part. What I'm saying is the dating, meaning you're dating and you're just having fun, going out. And I feel
With
like the
how many
exclusive
people?
is, I mean, it could be how many people you would like to be
Right,
with the guy
right,
or the girl. So you're just
right,
dating because if I meet Derek, for example, I don't know who's in his Rolodex. He just met me. He liked me at the club and we
right.
exchanged the numbers. Do I have somebody's number in my phone? That doesn't mean I'm sleeping with them. That means I met someone. He might be a nice person and he was interested. You exchange numbers because you're not in a relationship with anyone and you're entitled to do that to meet people. Um, so you are dating. You don't. That doesn't mean sleeping with
That's what
people.
dating. Yeah,
You're
that's what
dating.
dating is
You're
supposed to
having
be.
fun. You're meeting people, or you're dating.
Yes,
Exclusive
that's
means
dating.
out of the people that you had that called you or the good mornings, you're cutting that off, and you're not. I'm now going to focus on Derek. Derek is not
But
my boyfriend.
he asked you, do you want to be exclusive? So you either gonna man up and say, yes, I want to only talk with you. So that means you have to cut off those other people. If you do not want to be exclusive,
But
you
in the
like, no, I don't think that this is gonna work out. I want to just, continue with our friendship or dating. So you gotta, whoever you're dating and they come to you with that, then you gotta be able to say what you feeling. It doesn't matter. Because if one person is feeling like they want to be only to you, then he might feel like I need to leave you and move on to somebody else because you're not ready.
Right.
And that's understandable. But what I'm saying is that part in the middle needs to be there. So if
There's
he
no
comes
other
to me,
part.
Leave
most of
space.
I just
Leave
feel like it's
space.
another part.
Like,
It's not just you're gonna jump from him dating multiple 10 women and then gonna jump to me and decide
okay.
tomorrow that he wants to take me serious.
I
I
was
How
have
you
to
know what
trust
he
that.
got?
I was being facetious with this whole 10-3. First of all,
No, I'm just saying, even if it was two of
nobody,
us, it could be two of us, Derek.
most men
It
are
could be
involved.
me and
Not
Kat. It could be you and me and Kat, and you go on Russian roulette with the two of us. At the end of the day, you still have a connection with her. We're doing whatever with her. You decided yesterday, I really like Meek, and I'm gonna call her tomorrow and just cut off Kat. You just taking that as a okay, like you're
Well,
gonna raise
okay.
your
it's
feelings
not.
on her.
Let me ask
That's
you
what
this
you're doing.
question. Wait,
You're jumping.
Derek. Hold on,
Before I
Derek.
make you my man, I'm going to accept that you just cut this other person off.
You don't even know
Wait,
about
wait.
her. So what do
Well,
you
yeah,
accept
wait.
it?
Hold on.
I do
What
know that
does
she was not this language. Even if I don't know about her, I need to make sure that we at this point that I'm comfortable with calling you my significant other on the other side. So we gotta fall in the middle somewhere. That's all I'm
what?
saying.
So
Definitely
is
come.
dating having sex?
You don't have to have sex with that person. You could go out to eat. You
No,
could
no.
just
I'm asking
no.
because you saying why should because if you never slept with this person,
But
then
a lot of
you
people haven't slept with people, but they're emotionally attached. So you could have slept with
what?
somebody twice, but you
But I
got in
don't
their
know what
head
other piece.
and
I
they
don't know
slept
what
with
other
love.
piece. I don't know what other piece you're trying to pin out.
She's trying to insert like now it's like this new thing, and it's like all right, we throwing another stage into the dating process.
You
Yeah, but
have
what
Where
is the
to.
stage?
I'm
What is?
saying,
But
okay,
I don't
I
You
understand
have
what's the
to.
other stage.
that's okay,
I just
but the
told you
whole
the stage.
the
The
exclusive
stage is
stage,
now
and the exclusive
only
date
that person.
is a
So
stage
you're
that you have
jumping
to go
from
into before you
Wait,
go
Derek.
into a
But she
relationship.
said no. I want her to explain what
yes,
other stage because now I just said to you,
yes.
Meek, I want to become exclusive with you, and then you're
I'm gonna say
saying
okay. I say okay.
okay. So you're saying okay. So if exclusive means only one, that this is exclusive. I got an exclusive
Yeah,
contract with this
yes.
person. So what other stage you want in between there?
No, so that's the stage that I'm gonna be at. I'm at the only you. I'm talking to you and interacting with you, but you're not my man. You're not
Well,
my
I think
boyfriend.
that's
You're
what
not my man.
I
You're
think
just
that's what he's
exclusively
saying.
seeing you. So if I don't want you or I don't like you and I gain what I'm seeing because I'm getting more of you, I'm gonna
Yes.
easily let that go. I'm not. I don't have to be like, oh, that's my man. And that. No, I'm letting you go. You didn't get to the part of we're in a
I
relationship.
didn't say it's
Exactly.
wrong.
That's what he was saying. That's what he's been
No, he
saying.
said we
Hold
dated.
on.
He said we in a relationship. What you say
I
exclusive?
said us being a relationship, establishing a relationship does not establish that I'm your boyfriend, you're my girlfriend. That means that my expectation
Damn,
is
you over here changing your story.
you
Cat,
the
where
one
you at?
changing up the story. You the one that said
Cat,
you
where you at? Because he
so
done
you
said,
cancel this so
No,
much.
he didn't. He did say that now it's exclusive one on one, and that's when the first thing I said to you when I came on is what I'm understanding is that now you guys are exclusive. Now you're getting to know each other on a one on one basis where there's no other people that can take the distraction. Like there's no distraction because I'm all up into me. Now I'm learning about her. What does she really like? Like now I'm coming to your house. Now is your house clean? Can you cook? You're going to his house. Is his clothes all over the place?
yes,
What's going on? So
yes.
there's no other distraction. So I think that is the piece. Y'all are saying the same thing. I think that you guys are just bypassing. I don't know. But you're saying the same thing. That is the piece that you got. And if it don't work
That's
out,
the
you
piece
like,
that
you
I'm
know,
looking at as far as exclusive because I ain't calling you my man
right,
and never been to your
I
right.
house.
never asked you.
We're
I never
not
asked
doing
you to
that.
call me
It's
your
just
man.
Exclusive
like
means
Now,
I'm
okay, let's.
focusing. My exclusive means I'm now focusing on you and what we could possibly
But
be.
me,
Nobody
you
else.
just said
I'm
at
not going to.
33 minutes. At 33 minutes, you said exclusive means that I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, but I got other friends that I talk to, and I
I can
told
answer
you
the
that's
phone for.
not
I can answer the
exclusivity.
phone for John John too because
So,
why I'ma come off.
are you
I'm
no?
not mad. I'm just saying we can say hello or how you doing or whatever.
But
I
it's
can
kind
do
of
what I want.
disrespectful.
but
That would
this
be
is
disrespectful to
No,
a
it wouldn't.
person that's supposed to be.
What are you talking
that's
about?
when it's a difference when you dating multiple people. Then that's something different because this person knows that you're dating multiple people. But
Multiple
when you
people,
are
right?
exclusively dating one person, and I say dating, not in a relationship with this person, but you are exclusively dating one person that you are now getting to know,
No.
it's something totally different. Like
Right.
I could date you and be exclusive with just you because I'm interested and I want to know more about you. You can't give 5 other people your attention and
Mm-hmm.
and
But
focus on
most women don't have 5 other people.
no, but I'm just
Most
using
men
it
don't
as
have
an
5 other
example.
people. I was being
Whether
extra.
it's
That was
5 other
Deacon being
people,
a
whether
comedian.
it's
That's
5
not
other
Deacon
people
being
or
reality.
whether it's 5 other people or
Deacon,
it's one other person,
Deacon.
you're still dividing your attention between 2 people, even if it's just 2. You're still
And it's
dividing your
being
attention.
distracting.
So
Right.
therefore, you're gonna exclusively date someone. And you're gonna get to know this one person. That's how I look at exclusively dating. When
You're
you talk
forming a
about
relationship.
relationships, I'm going to expect a whole lot more
A
when
whole lot more.
I'm in a relationship with you.
A whole lot more. Don't use that word if you ain't ready.
So we are exclusively dating. If we are exclusively dating, I'm not expecting that much from you. I'm not expecting you to
We having a good time.
if I fall on hard times, I don't expect the person that I'm dating to come and rescue me. But I will expect the man that I'm in a relationship to come on over and help a sister out.
Yes. Yes.
Cut it
That's
out. Cut it out.
Yes.
Because you can't say
I
I don't the
don't,
person I'm dating,
I
I
don't
don't
know,
expect them to
sis.
come
We was
rescue
on the
me.
same page for a minute. You didn't
I'm
lose.
not
You said,
because
nah,
why would I expect that
not.
from why would you expect that
I'm
from somebody
sorry.
We
Listen,
just dating.
you
I'm
just
sorry. At
dating
49 years old, when we go to exclusive, we are on that wavelength to dating, and we're supposed to be building together. At that, we're building, trying to get to know each other, and it might not work out. So you can see, because now there's no distraction with other people. It's just us. But my main goal now, once you come to me talking about we exclusive, that's a done deal. You're basically like, we're going into a relationship. And then I can see all the other stuff. If something happened, I need your money or whatever like that. But I mean, at the end of the day, most of the girls should have their own stuff.
but
Most of the men should have their
that's
own
what I'm
stuff.
saying. When you get into a relationship, you expect a lot more in a relationship than when you dating
Right.
somebody. You
You
Right.
do.
expect
No,
more.
but dating
That's what I said. It's about
dating exclusively is something different. There's
No.
dating exclusively, and then
Dating
relationship.
exclusively, you better not call me asking me for nothing.
Well, that's one of the red flags that he
there
talked
you go.
about. You
Wait,
do you There's your red flag.
There
This
you
ain't gonna
go.
work for me.
There you go. They gonna work for him. They ain't getting
let's
it.
unpack that. Let's unpack that. Said I feel like exclusively dated is like a placeholder. 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
That's what
Yep,
it is.
yep.
That's what it is. You in and out.
Mhm.
And as soon as you make that one wrong move, you out.
You out.
Okay. We adults here. What do we in 1 foot in, 1 foot out? You're either gonna make a decision or you're not gonna make a decision. I'm
No,
gonna
you
if
can't do that
hold on,
because
if I
now, and
see
that's what
something,
happens, Derek.
hold on, Meek.
Go ahead, Deacon.
If I
What
see
happens?
something in Meek, if I say, okay, Meek is I'm not in my head, I'm marking off the checks in my head, and Meek is still filling all those
You
checks.
know.
She got a bad attitude, but all the rest of those checks, it worked. I can probably get past the attitude. If I want to spend more of my time with Meek and want to build with Meek because I see something with Meek, I'm going to have a conversation with Meek and say, hey, Meek, I don't want to be out here. I don't want to be out here
Look at my charge
dating
out there.
other
No,
people. I don't want you out here dating other people. I want us to focus on each other, right?
go give me the charge out the room.
That's
Okay, that's when
forming
you're
a
exclusively
relationship.
dating.
That's forming a relationship. That's how you were making
And I
another
feel like
word.
I feel like
Just
that's
added, like I said, the
yes.
thesaurus.
Give the charge out the room.
Okay,
Me,
I
not
understand.
me.
I don't even
Derek,
know who is
you're
Joey.
on
First of all,
you're
Joey
on your way.
is up
You're
here.
on your
Joey
way
must
to
was like some
forming
kid
a
that got picked on in
relationship with
school, and
somebody.
now he just living diligently through Facebook. Like, get your life together, bro. It's not about
Don't
the
do that
person.
to Joey,
It's
honey.
about
That's my
knowing.
family.
Me. How
It's
long
about
Don't
before
come
you
for
have to
knowing.
him.
get
About
married?
knowing what you
Huh?
want or what your
How
expectations.
long? Wait, Derek. How long before you think you should get married? How long do you think it should take before you get married, through the dating process and the exclusive process, which you feel is still another stage, and then getting proposed to? How long should
No,
you wait?
I personally feel like it just comes with a flow. It just comes
But
all
how long?
together
How
as a flow.
long?
I
How
wouldn't stay with
long?
nobody no 10 years to about some old that ain't never gonna happen, not even 7. But I'm just saying everybody is different and everybody's situations is different. It's really how you feel and how you love on a person. If you don't really, if you gotta wait a long time and be straightening it out, or maybe people financially situations, whatever they got going on, is I think is just different. Everybody's situation is different.
Absolutely.
So mine's personally, it was mine's. And somebody else's is somebody else's. But what I'm trying to explain is in a nice way, we went from chilling, exclusive, dating, I mean, boyfriend, girlfriend, then marriage. You ain't jumped from we dating out here in the dating pool in the streets to now we about to be husband and wife tomorrow, or now shut everybody down.
Well,
You
like he
gotta
asked
shut
you a
myself.
Nobody is
question about
saying
he asked you a
nobody is saying
question
that
about your
we won't be here
grandparents.
tomorrow.
They how long do you think? And they've been together forever. It's this new us, our generation and
No,
new
but the
generation that's
grands,
not
you can't
together.
really you can't
But
really use grandparents because back in them days and ages, I can go back to nowadays. Grandparents is young as shit. But what I'm saying is, we say grandparents as far as like, let's go back to probably my great grandparents, right? They got put into these marriages and got sent home folding clothes, and they men was out there doing all types of stuff. They don't even count because they didn't have really much of a say so because they was just there to birth
Okay,
children.
so
Um,
how old
but
is the parent?
they're still doing it now. This generation is still doing it now, and it's just uh, it's a free fall because nobody is getting married, and the ones who getting married, they like, okay, I don't mind the sister wife situation. So like, I don't
oh,
like
that's
because
crazy.
we're not holding anybody accountable anymore, and
But no, but
everybody's just
that's
doing
tough. That's
whatever.
and that's what I was saying. So I was explaining to
That's
Derek
because
earlier.
people ain't
It's the
getting married
woman. It's
anymore,
not
and
a woman
relationships are not
that's taking on
lasting
roles.
anymore
You right.
because people don't take the time to get to know people. People don't date enough and long
They
enough
No.
to
don't
get to
date.
know somebody
They
before they
don't.
want to throw
Yes.
somebody and give somebody this
Right.
title and throw them into a relationship.
You
If you
right.
get
Yes.
to know who you dealing with, then you can have a happy, successful relationship. But you got to know who you messing with first.
But we're not
You
doing
gotta
that for
know
no
that he's a liar.
five
You
to
gotta
10
know that
years.
he's a bum. You gotta
Good.
know he ain't got
Like,
no
good.
job. You gotta know all this stuff.
You didn't know
You
he
gotta
had no job the 6 to 1 year of dating?
You knew he
no,
had
but
no job
dating,
after the third
they be
date when I was
lying.
I high
Listen,
3 times.
no, look, Derek,
Don't be
Derek.
peeking
A
your
lot of
eyes in over
females
here.
A lot of females and a lot of males be lying nowadays, and we can all know at first hand. A man will tell you he's a broker on Wall Street,
You right.
and he over there taking his grandmother's social security check, and he taking just enough to take you to the movie. They be lying.
Well, okay, but he
These
only taking you
females
to the
is
movie.
getting child
You
support and crazy checks, no disrespect, and they be over here telling men that they teachers and they doctors and shit. So it's so much going on because they
You
don't want
right.
to reveal. You have to have that middle part nowadays. You just can't be jumping because there's so much going on. People getting paid off of OnlyFans and then will say they're whatever, make up an architect. Girl, no, you not. You get what I'm saying? Like
listen. I
it's
just
a lot.
I don't know how much. Once we become exclusive, yeah,
That's what I'm
you're
saying. So
definitely.
once you become exclusive, you will start figuring this stuff out. But once you're just dating, you not giving too much of it. You will just listen to what she's saying. Cause we all ask her what you do, or you will notice the person at work or never at work. This man could be outside selling so many drugs all day long and then come back and tell you he drive trucks for a living. You don't know. You're not on his. Y'all not you really don't know. You have to really get into that one-on-one to figure that out. And
All right.
once you become that one-on-one in that middle part and realize, but baby, I'm calling you every day now at 8 and you sleep still, and that ain't truck driver life because they be on the road by 6. You know, certain things that you always free when I'm calling, or certain things you start realizing red flags, but you didn't make him
Mhm.
your man. You just exclusively dealing with him to see what's the real scenario. And come to find out, he in his grandma's basement or sleeping on his sister's couch and taking her money and borrowing from this one and that one just to show you a good time to make you believe something. And that's what's been going on in this world for years.
I think, but just we all saying the same thing. We all saying the same
Yeah.
thing. You just
So what I'm
you
saying
just
is
think
just
you
put
just
that middle
thinking
part.
that we can.
Just say
It's a
exclusive.
bumper. You
And once
using the
you feel
bumper.
like exclusive has worked out for you, then you jump to saying that we could be in a relationship because his story has matched out. We really in love with each other and we can do this. But you still have that option of walking away before you put yourself in the situation of meeting the mom of the kids and that the kids that moved in and all types of crazy stuff start going on.
Well, I need to meet the parents a little bit earlier than that, because if I've been dating you for a whole year and I meet your parents, to me, that's another red flag right there.
No, what I'm
Something
saying
ain't
is
right.
if you're just dating for a year, that means you just dated. Dating means you just doing whatever. I don't need to
No,
know
we
your mama
bypassed the
if
dating.
we
We in
just dating.
exclusive. We in
So now, no,
exclusive.
so now you exclusive. So at that exclusive, excuse me, at that exclusive part, now it's like, okay, we can do a little Thanksgiving together or something. We can, do a little meet and greet. I'm your friend, you my friend. I'm
So
not your woman. Because
when
when
are
your
we
grandmother
building?
don't, when your mama don't see me next Thanksgiving, it's fine. Well, we was friends. We not introducing ourselves as boyfriend and girlfriend because your family could have been crazy or
Nobody, or
started
hopefully
spilling
nobody in their
certain
30,
body
in their
start spilling
late
certain
30s,
things that you're not
40s, is
comfortable
calling
with.
nobody their boyfriend, their girlfriend. No, number one, that's the hope. But when are we building? When do like, because we're not building in the dating phase, right? Nobody, we all can agree that
You're
nobody's
building
building.
in an exclusive stage.
So when you get to, right, so you're building what?
You're building
Your
For
you
your,
friendship.
you're
your,
building your friendship. You're building to get to know
Hold
each
on, you
other.
build you. So we ain't even make it to friends yet. We done
right.
dated.
We
We done
friends in the
dated.
No,
dating
no, no,
stage.
no,
6 months,
no. You're
and we're not even
friends. You
friends
have a
yet.
friendship, but you're building your friendship. So you have associates. We associate with each other. We vibe together. But you don't. You want to become that man's best friend. Y'all want to be best friends. Y'all want
No,
to be so that y'all can find
Lord
it in each
Jesus.
other and not others. You don't have to call. I don't gotta call Kat. I'm calling Derek because that's my person. So now I'm at that level where I'm comfortable with calling him and expressing myself. You know, your girlfriend be like, "Oh, she done got that man," or she telling him, "You forget to even tell Kat," because I done confided in Derek. I wouldn't have confided into Derek when we just dating. I'm calling Kat still. You get what I'm
But
saying? So
would
I'm
you
not gonna
confide in
pour
him if
out.
you
I'm not
exclusive?
gonna pour out my heart to somebody I'm just dating. I'm gonna still call my best friend Kat.
But if
But
you're
now we're
exclusive, would you
exclusive. We
share?
at this point, huh?
No, I was going to ask you. Are you pouring out to your exclusive now?
Yeah,
Would
so
you,
you exclusive. Now I'm gonna start pouring out to you because we at that level that we can start opening up a little bit more. But I'm not about to tell you personal things. We just dating. I'm
no,
still
but
gonna pour Kat.
we on the same page. We still
Here's
on
a
the same
question.
page.
Here's a question.
What the question say?
The question says, this question is for everyone. What's the longest you've dated multiple people at the same time?
Ooh,
I can't answer. I don't date multiple people.
yeah, yeah, that don't work for me.
I would say for me, probably 2 months.
Yeah,
2 months and then
I
what?
don't
What?
date multiple
That I
people.
dated that I dated multiple people.
Yeah, I can't date multiple people because I'm one of them kid, them people, not kids. I'm one of them people who be like, you're mine. I'm just sorry.
That's 2
I'm
months.
selfish. I'm selfish, and I don't like to share. The only child syndrome. So I'm not about that life. You right.
Yeah, I
You
That
can
don't.
ain't
meet
gonna work.
someone. You
If
can
I'm
meet someone.
dating, I don't date multiple people because when I date, I'm dating with intention. So I'm not. I'm trying to get to
Right.
know people.
Right.
Get to
Right.
know 5 other people. I'm dating you,
But
and you
you have to
only.
date with intention.
Even
So that's why I
even
said
even if even if that person isn't on that same, like, because some people may not be on that same way page. If I'm date
Mm-hmm.
if I choose not to date somebody else, that's my choice.
Mm.
Person like that, like if I'm dating Derek said 2 months. If I choose to date Derek and Derek's still dating and seeing other people, I'm not gonna be mad at Derek for dating other people because we're dating, and I understand that. But if I do have a problem with it, then I'm not dating Derek.
but are you having a conversation with Derek that says I don't date multiple people?
Yes, I'm having a conversation with Derek
Right.
to let
That's
Derek
but that's
know
and that's
that I
where
don't date
that's
multiple
where
people.
but and that's where the conversation starts. So you jump. So you
Mm-hmm.
now you're dating you dating with dating is dating intentionally dating exclusively. Because now we just do a whole nother phrase in here. So where we going next?
I think women are different. Well,
No,
from what I'm
I date with intention. But understand,
right.
You date with intentions.
right,
Everybody don't date that way, honey.
But
and
I think a lot of
that's
people
why I'm
start
out here dating
communicating,
everybody.
like you said.
That's why I'm
You
not.
have
That's why I'm
to.
not out here dating everybody. You have to be able. You tell people from the jump. When I
Mm.
meet a young lady, I tell her I date with intention. So that means I'm trying to figure out. I know that that my person is out there. I'm trying to figure out if you're my person. If you're not my person, I'm not. I'm not wasting my time nor my resources just so to have a good time. That was
That's
fun in the
true.
20s. That's fun when we was 20,
That's what, yeah.
25, 26. That was cute when you was 30, 35. Now you hitting 38, 40, 45. Well, nobody got time to be playing these games. So either you know what you want,
Mm-hmm.
you zero in on what you want, or you keep it moving. That's so it's like we're trying to throw all this extra stuff, all these new hula hoops into the game. When if you know what you want, you go for what you want, you look for what you want. If that person doesn't have what you want, what you're looking for, you move on. It don't take me 6 months to find out am I interested in building with you. It don't take me 6 months. I know already. I can buy and like okay. Earlier I was talking just being fun, but now let's be real here. If you were if me and you were chilling, I'm talking to you and we having a good time, and then I find out you a liar, we not talking no more. We can be cool, but we're not building. I'm not dating
No,
you intentionally because I
but
already know that
Derek,
you're a liar. If
yes,
you
but Derek, you have to understand this. That can be you, but
right,
we're going off of you being a sophisticated man or the way you carry yourself, things of that sort. But we're talking about now we in 2024 and how these men and females both are and how they act and what the streets is set up to be. So we're not going off of
but we
back
in
then. We're going off of right
2024
now.
with a bunch of
And right
toxic and
now,
broken
you got to
people.
take your time and work your way into things. You cannot jump from that all the way to that and
Nobody
understand
is
that.
jumping from that all the way to that. The problem is
Mm-mm.
you got a whole bunch of people who've been messed over, and now they're over here making up all these preliminaries so they don't get messed over again. Heal
Yes.
yourself. Find you somebody to talk to, lay on somebody's couch, and get healed, and then go back
Oh,
out there
wow.
and try again.
You
How about
right.
that? We got a whole bunch of hurt people running around here trying to act like they're not hurt, and then they're
Mm-hmm.
throwing up all these bricks and all these mortar and all this other stuff that you gotta jump through and crawl through just to get to the base of the fact that you still hurt, that somebody hurt you, that you're still hurting.
It be the men,
That's what
technically.
they instilled as men.
95% of the time, it be the men that's hurting. Those are the
Right.
thugs. It's the men. Because women get over stuff and start moving on and
But
they'll
they
be,
get over
but
stuff
men
is
be
different
really
than
hurt
getting over
and they
stuff.
feel like they have to hurt the woman and they want to go around and, oh, it's the men.
It's both. It's both. That's the problem.
It's both.
It's
It
both.
definitely is both, but the men are the
2024,
ones that be hurt the
2024,
most
you're not gonna sit
and they
here
be
and
hiding it.
point fingers
A
at this
woman will
way.
tell you they hurt. A woman will tell you what
No,
they've been through and
a woman will turn on that Mary J. Blige and like, I'm not gonna cry not a second time, and they'll go and jump into the next relationship. Nobody got time. Like everybody is walking around wounded. Everybody is walking around hurt. That's what everybody is doing. Nobody is trying to heal. They just trying to jump into the next one.
Mhm.
And if you go sit on somebody's couch and learn about yourself and learn about where you messed up and where you went wrong, then you can go into the next situation. Okay, I know that I was stubborn and I was bullheaded and I was this. So when I go into my next situation and I meet someone and I see, oh, because a person who been hurt can smell another person that's been hurt from a mile away. Oh yeah, she been hurt before. She's definitely been hurt before. Let me get on. Go get on. When you can smell, because toxicity breed toxicity. If I'm around, if I smell toxic and I've been toxic all my life, I can go around and feel at home because I smell, the smell of toxic. But no, what is this smell? Is that fresh air? Oh, someone's healed. Oh no, I don't want no parts of that because I'm still toxic. That's why it's all this stuff. That's why you need to have a buffer thrown into the situation because you haven't healed yet. You're not healing. You haven't tried to heal. You just out here like, hey, I'm gonna meet the next person, but this time I'm gonna learn. So now I'm gonna throw in. I'm now we exclusively dating now because that should keep me from being hurt from this person. And now 8 months, 9 months, 12 months, 15, 33 months in, now we've been exclusively dating. And now what? Now I think I want to be married. So let's go get married. And next thing you know what? He done slept with your bridesmaid. Well, how did this happen? Because you didn't heal and you didn't watch the signs of the mistakes that you made. And you went and grabbed the same mistakes. So I date with intention. Why? Because number one, I went and sat in somebody's chair. I did the work. So I know what Derek messed up is. I know what Derek's shortcomings are. I know what Derek is falling short at. And I know that he's going to continue to fall short. But I know when I go into a situation, I'm not going to make the same mistakes because I've done the work. I'm doing the work.
You can
I
try.
can go into a situation and say I want to date intentionally, and I can date someone and say, okay, I want to build with you, and I don't want you to build, and I don't want to see you building with anybody else. I don't want to know that you're building with nobody else. I'm not jumping through hula hoops. I'm telling you, okay, you're somebody worth my time. So let's talk. Let's get to know each other. What do you want to do in 5 years? What do you want to do in 10 years? Because I definitely not plan on dating you for 5 to 10 years to figure out what you want to do.
First of
I'm
all,
intentionally getting to know you for a purpose.
Anybody that's over 30 shouldn't be dating for 10
Look at
years. I'm sorry. Anybody over 30 should not be dating nobody for them 10 years. That's just fucking crazy. But at the end of the day, I'm not if you're not ready, and that's and this is just my thoughts. If you're not ready to be in a relationship, then you just say that. Because if I'm dating you and we may both be dating with intention, you may be someplace that I am not. And I do not want that title of being your woman, your girl, your girlfriend, your nothing if I ain't ready for it.
You're right.
You are 100% right.
Come back around the
That's
corner.
what.
Come back around this corner a little bit later on in life.
It's just
Because
taking. It sounds
that
like.
to me is what causes people relationships to you have a breakdown in your relationships and stuff like that. Because people just rushing into stuff when they're not ready. So when they're not ready for that title, you're not ready to be in a relationship. If you want to date, but if you're not ready to be in that committed relationship with that person, to look forward to move on, to be married and do whatever you want to do, then that should not happen. You have to be honest, and you have to have those hard conversations. You have to ask those hard questions, because if you don't, you're going to end up in a fucked up relationship, and you ain't got nobody to blame but yourself, because you didn't take that time to date that person, to know that person before you now got this woman. You now on bended knee.
Well, the woman should take the time out to ask the question as well. They don't. Why we don't have to wait on the man to say they want to be. Why the man get to say, "Oh, I'm ready to be in an exclusive relationship"? That boils down to the 1, 2, 3, and that's where I was hearing Mika. No, we don't. We can say we want to be in an exclusive relationship. If the man is not ready, maybe sometimes we need to move on as women. We don't have to sit there and wait for the man. Like it seems like everything is coming from the man, and it's when the man say and when the man do, and we follow along. Why are we following behind the man?
No, it's not really. It's not about just the man. It's both parties, the man and the woman. Either person could say, but because a woman could be at that point where she like, oh, I'm ready to be in this relationship. I'm ready for us to, do this and do that, and he may not be. But if you don't have that conversation and you don't ask those hard questions, you're not gonna know. Going on assumption is gonna fuck you up every time.
Yeah, that's right. So we can ask that question. A lot of women go there, just sit there so quiet, and they all at odd and stuff, and won't ask the question. Yeah, we need to open up our mouths and ask the same question, or say how we feel, and to talk about stuff.
Yeah, because a relationship is not one way. It's a two-way, it's a two-way
Waste.
street, two people in that relationship. So if one
Mm-hmm.
agree and the other disagree, it's gonna be an issue. And no, you can't just sit there and be quiet and be like, okay, well, I don't want this, I don't want to stop dating this person. I don't want to not be with this person. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do whatever they asking me to do. No, if it's not for you, it's not for you right now. And you need to be honest with yourself and hold yourself accountable for that. And just if it's just not what it's gonna be. And if that means this person can't wait until you're ready and he want to walk away, then you have to prepare yourself for that.
That is true.
Nobody gotta wait for you. Nobody's telling you that you gotta stay here and wait until I'm ready. No, if you there and I'm not, then okay, let's go our separate ways. And you go on about your business and I'm gonna go on about mine. It might hurt my feelings a little bit, but I'm gonna get over it.
Yeah. Well, we gotta speak up because sometimes we just need, women. We just feeling lonely and feel like we just gotta take anybody and anything because we lonely, and we acting like no, we have options and
No,
we
the game
have.
is changing. The
Well, I
game
tell
is
your
changing
dad, I
now.
said, "What's up?"
Oh shoot.
The game is changing. It's not even the women. It's not even the women who have options. It's the men out here trying to find that diamond in the rough because because just about everybody else trying to get flued out.
No, that's because y'all got 10
Yes.
people on the list.
Yes.
Everybody trying to
So
get
that's
flued
what I
out.
was trying to explain prior. It's now not only just the men out here big pimping, the women are too. So now that's why you have to draw that line. You can't just be jumping from there to there. Now maybe back in the day you can fly over real easily. Now you got to take steps because these women out here wilding too. Just as much as the men. Y'all done got these women going crazy. Now they out here, like you said, trying to get flown out, getting the black cards. They want to know who got the bag. They don't care about your heart.
Right.
They're not looking at you for your heart. They don't care about your job. They want to know who got the biggest bag. And they want to know, they don't care if you got a wife or a woman either. They
No.
looking for their pockets and they will pour out all this fake love to you to make you feel like you are being exclusive. And the whole time he over here doing whatever, and she figuring out what she could get from you. Oh, you a teacher? Oh, you could be my baby free tutor. Or you could do this. Or you got that. Or he might got good credit. Or where you live at? Girl, you got to put her in the middle so that you can put her here. Don't jump there and say just exclusive. Exclusive me, we here, you in the middle, and I got to figure you out for real. Now I'm not talking to Kat no more. I'm just talking to me, and I got to figure out what she about, and you can focus on more of what I'm doing. Once you figure out I'm the real deal and I ain't playing around, now you can say, she about to be girlfriend material. But don't just put me there because I could be playing on your intelligence to get what I want and throw you to the curb and use your money to fly the next man up.
You absolutely right. But that's what I'm telling you. I'm not just putting you there. There's a conversation that we both have that
we can have it and I can agree to it. So you can come to me and think I'm so pretty and sweet and you want me to be exclusive. And I'm going to go, okay, we can be exclusive. I like you too, Derek. Right? So now we're exclusive.
You missing the whole point there, girl.
No, you missing the point because you going back on good man terms. You going off of the good world. We going off of the ratchet world that's going on today. This world is crazy. So what's going on today? You got to be careful. You got to be really, really careful. My daughter just told me something crazy today that would have been like, people are crazy. So you have to really be careful once you start being exclusive and talking to somebody. You got to make sure you got to get there. Don't bring nobody around me or meet my mama and all of that. And these people are crazy in the real world. You get what I'm saying? So go leave everybody else alone and focus on this person, but you focus on them on your own terms, and then you work your way to that department. Because that man could be done flew you to Africa, you never coming back, or Cuba or wherever else. Now you missing. You get what I'm saying? And get to know these people. And that's the problem in the dating world. People don't get to know people. You don't know me for real. If you met me and don't have a clue about me and we just date and you could think I'm the coolest, chillest, down the old person you ever met, you wouldn't know. Oh, she got a temper. Oh, she gonna do this. You wouldn't get that from me. I wouldn't give it to you. Because why would I have to have a temper with you?
Lies and fairy tales.
Yeah, you'll get that once you become exclusive.
That's what I just said. So that's what I'm saying. So you'll get that once you become exclusive. But once you're exclusive, I'm still not his girl yet. So if he
Me.
can't deal
Cut
with
it
my
out.
temper, you can get up out of there. You can be like, oh hell no, she crazy. And he can
Right.
hit the road without no strings attached.
But
But
you
you
won't
can't
get
just
that.
leave
You
me in
won't
the
get that
dust
at
after
some
you
point.
became my man.
Why
So,
not?
so
That's too much
all that
work.
attitude. You don't save
Huh?
all that attitude for when we decide to be together.
No, Derek, I did not save it. I didn't have to give
I
you an
got your attitude
attitude.
from the moment I
No,
say,
No,
"Hey,
listen.
wait,
hey, girl, what's your
wait,
name?" Huh, who?
wait. I get what Meek is
What I'm
saying.
saying is I didn't have to save my attitude. I didn't have to give it to you because what I did with you was fun. You didn't get my attitude. For example, like with my husband, right? When we first met, he didn't get my attitude at all. He didn't get any of that because we had fun. We was having fun. You didn't. Why would I have an attitude? I was getting away from the drama and the attitude to come to you to have fun. Seeing what you doing where you at and when you vice versa to have fun. It was no attitude and no nothing. But once you start getting to that exclusive part and then relationship part, you start seeing different sides of each other. You have to be willing to deal with it. Don't make me your girl if you feel like you can't deal with this part. Let's be exclusive and be trying to figure each other out. And once you feel like you couldn't deal with figuring me out, let me go and I'll let you go. Or
Well,
you can say,
let
I
me
can deal with it and we can move to the next stage.
tell you something. In the marriage counseling that I've been doing with people been together for 2 years and married, and then they find out that wicked side. So
You know why?
you
But do you know why? Because they jumped from there to there. They just
no,
moved
no,
across the
no,
board.
no, no, no. So sometimes things just don't, spark out like that. Again, you see red flags, the red flags, and we think, oh, she's just yelling because, or he's just yelling because, stuff like that. Because we don't pay attention to the signs. But during your dating stage, you see little quirks. I see when your eyes rolling, or you're
Right.
this and you're that. When I say, "Oh, honey, I can't afford to get that," and you rolling your eyes like, "What do you mean you can't afford to get that?" That's an attitude, and it is only going to get worse as we continue in this relationship. So people see all the signs. So it's no different in the word of exclusive and or exclusive. You're my boyfriend, girlfriend. There's really not a difference in the lingo that you're trying to use. You want an extra step. Some
Yeah, I
people
do.
they but it's not, and you still gonna get the same result. It's just going to be a longer period of time, basically, in that exclusive. In the now, I'm gonna call you. We went through the exclusive stage. Now I call you my boyfriend or my girlfriend, right? So
Hmm.
now what? Now what? What the difference
So
is now?
now I got to
We
that
moved in.
stage. No, no. So what happens is I got to that stage now that I wanted to accept. It's never going to be peaches and cream, but I'm willing to accept
Okay,
a little bit of what you're giving because nobody's perfect. You get what I'm saying? I wanted to accept that, oh, she's a little upset or he's a little upset. And we can work it out and try to figure this out.
but why? Why? Because now I changed. When we was exclusive, I didn't show
No, because
those type of
exclusive,
things.
we
Wait,
just
wait, 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 wait. No, that's not my question. We were exclusive. I still didn't show you some of my nasty behaviors. So just because now I'm your girlfriend, you're gonna be like, oh, um, she got her you know, I don't know what's something like she can't cook.
right, Natalia.
Now, so you're gonna say you now you're saying, oh, okay, she can't cook. That's okay. No, do you really want a woman who can't cook? Do
No,
you
so
really
what
want? Do
happens
you,
is if you really love this girl and you realize she can't cook, you can't go off of that. You can go off of if you really like it, you can teach her how to cook. Could you cook? That's the problem. That's the question. Do you like to cook? Hire somebody to teach you how to cook. If you really into this person, you gotta do what you have to do to make it work once you jump to that next stage because you went
oh,
through this
okay,
part
okay.
of
That
you got
sounds
to
good.
you got
That
past
sounds
the middle
good.
part. You got
Uh,
past the middle part that
Mm-mm.
y'all are
no,
now
but I'm saying these floors
intertwined
you
physically.
didn't
Once
know.
we
You didn't. Wait.
Flag on the
You
play.
didn't know that floor before you said I want to be your girlfriend. You didn't know that floor. You didn't know I couldn't cook at that time.
yeah,
You didn't know that I don't have a bank account at that time. So now you saying I'm gonna take. I got all this debt, but now she's my girlfriend. I'm gonna say, oh, it's okay that she have all this debt. She can't cook and she can't read. You didn't know all this stuff when we were exclusive. So just because I use the term boyfriend or girlfriend, you saying I
no,
gotta
but
stay
let me
with
tell you
you
what
now.
happens
I
and what
gotta
I
stay
have
with you
seen.
now.
No, but let me tell you what I have seen, and I know somebody off of firsthand. So those are similar things that could have happened, right? People
Uh-huh.
that really love somebody or are really into somebody, they would help them get to where they need to be. Vice versa, and that person who can be reading and the best cook in the world can also have issues that person can help them get to where they need to be. So what they do as a couple is they better each other. So no, you can't cook, but I can help you and teach you. We can do it as an activity.
No, and that's fine. I'm
The
not
husband
disagreeing
might
with you.
can't
I'm not
read. He might got a decent job, but he can't read. But I can teach him because I'm a teacher.
So
And this
listen,
thing,
I
it's the
agree with
love.
that.
It's what's
I
in
agree
your
with that
heart.
part, but I'm saying maybe I don't want to do all of
I
that.
ain't, you don't want
Maybe
to.
I don't
So
want to do that. Maybe I don't want to do that. So when I
yes,
see all of that in my exclusive stage, I can back out because to me it seems like it's a little
yes.
harder
Go learn
once
before you
we
get in a
are
relationship.
when we are boyfriend and girlfriend to leave, and now I'm stuck with you. I feel
I ain't
I'm
stuck.
stuck.
Because you
I
have
feel like
invested. Because now you're invested.
yeah,
No, you're
exactly.
invested, but this is what you gotta learn. My thing is this: when you become exclusive, your job as the person. I was just trying to go off for her conversation, but once you become exclusive, your job as a person is to start figuring these things out. Now, if you're exclusive and you feel like, oh, let me zealous you, and that person say, I only got Cash App, you don't have a bank account, oh, da, da, da. You will start learning these things that you could cut this person
Right,
off. So you will
right.
ask these questions while you're exclusive. I won't jump to a relationship and get to that point
Okay.
if I don't know certain things. You're not going to be my boyfriend and be going to stay down the shore with my mama and my daddy at the beach house if I don't know certain things about you and I'm still trying to learn. I'm not about to put them in a predicament where you about to kill all of us. I'm trying to figure out who you are as a man, and you need to figure out who I am because I could do something to harm and hurt you or even rob you or set you up or do whatever these girls be doing nowadays. So that's why that middle part is like now we're only focusing on each other so that we can figure out who each other are, like our weak points, and if we're willing to lift each other. If we're not, we can easily separate. And
We're
if
gonna
we
figure that
are,
out in an
we can move
exclusive
on to help
stage.
each other.
Yeah, we'll do that in the exclusive stage because I don't want to be your boyfriend and girlfriend,
That's what I'm
and I
saying. So in
feel
the
like
exclusive
you said,
stage,
and
we
I
can figure that out. In the exclusive stage, we can figure that out if we are willing to want to do that. But you're not gonna become my man and say, "Oh, well, you can't. You don't have a bank account. So if you don't have a bank account, but while we still exclusive, we can talk about you getting one and trying to figure out. Maybe he need help getting one. Maybe he wasn't taught how to get one. Maybe he was raised a way that he don't know. But that doesn't show. That doesn't stop the love he has for you. That doesn't stop him from being committed to you and
it
only
all
loving
depends
you.
on the
So you
it
about to
all
let that
depends on
man
the
go because he don't got a bank account, but he loved the hell out you and only into you and don't have multiple women. You about to just get rid of him because he don't got a bank account?
what I'm
No, you can
saying
work
to
on
you
getting
is
one.
that we need to find this out in an exclusive stage.
Yeah,
I'm almost 50 years. So
that's what
imagine
I'm saying.
if I was single and I'm almost 50. You think I got time to teach a man at 50 how to get a bank account or how to do certain things? Like you supposed to be
If you
coming.
don't want to do it, you let him go.
If you're 20 some years old, yeah, that's nice and cute. You guys can go ahead and do that because you're at that age where you should be building together. Not
Yeah,
no 50-year-old person should not be doing that. I shouldn't be
you
helping no
right.
50-year-old getting no thing and talking about some dating stage and I'm your girlfriend and boyfriend now. That's
You
not
right.
working.
That
You
we
right.
that's that we not doing.
So
And
that's why yeah. Cat, right. Like I hear
hold
what
up,
you say, me. You say
baby.
it sounds good,
No,
but
I'm
that's
saying
for
if
the
that was
young.
just the reality. So yeah, at 50, if
No.
I'm 50 years old, I ain't got time for that. But it's people out here that is actually doing it, that has actually done it. And it works
People
for them.
people
It
do
won't
do
work
it.
for you. It won't work for me. It won't work for Kat. But there's a lot
No,
of things that won't work that we will help out with that might not work for others. But I'm just gonna always keep that middle lane before I jump to you now, my man.
and
And
I get and I think everybody
I don't want
get
to
to
jump that quick.
what
Mhm.
people are understanding what you're saying. But when I feel like when you're dating someone before you even begin to date, you kind of already know what you're looking for or what you
Yeah.
want
Mhm.
in a person.
Mhm.
That's number one. If you don't even know, if you just out here dating just to be dating, that's the problem. You should know what you want in a person. You should know
You want marriage.
what your expectations are going to be. And then you get to, and once you start getting to know people in the dating phase or whatever, however y'all want to put it, in the exclusive dating phase, whatever, that's when you learn whether or not this person has what you're looking for. And if you don't, then you exit left. If you do,
cousin, just to chime in, I normally, I'm sorry when this at the tail end.
You ain't hear me say, "Go get back on that ambulance."
the bad guy done stepped in.
I've been the bad guy. I've been the bad guy all night.
I've seen you. I hear everything, but I think it's funny that if you're in a dating stage, you shouldn't get to the exclusivity stage if you don't got basic life skills anyway. If you don't know how to cook, you don't know how to clean, you don't know how to have a bank account, you don't have none of that stuff already in order, you shouldn't get into a relationship until you have those basic things already to the T. And as far as in a dating stages, that impression stage, them red flags, if you don't pay attention to them red flags, that's your fault. I can see your mannerisms. I can see how you treat your kids. I can see how you're around with your friends. I can see your habits. If you drink a lot, if you smoke a lot, if you mad when you don't get your way, like we see these little things. We just choose not to pay attention to them. You don't need 2 years to see if somebody got an attitude problem. I can see that when you get off at work and you're a little bit more passive or you get angry at the smallest thing. But as far as basic life skills, you don't got to be exclusive to see if somebody got basic life skills now. The one thing a woman or a man to say after we done went on dates, if you done went on a couple dates, is, hey, won't you come over so I can cook you dinner?
That's
You know,
right.
little things like that. You will get to see how this man is, how he's starting to court you. You know, if he's pleasant, if he's open, if he's caring, all of these different things. Now, if you just see him talking reckless all the time, if he's just selfish, why would you go into the exclusive stage anyway?
Anyway, right. That's what I'm saying. You went going.
You should
but
know,
sometimes they hide it, or you don't get to see that part.
Going for the first kiss.
No, but why would you?
You can only hide for certain for this long. You can't hide forever. I truly believe that when somebody goes into the exclusive in the relationship stages, and this person is toxic, you saw those red flags. You just chose not to pay attention to them because maybe they was cute, maybe they was sexy, maybe they had a big butt, that BBL, maybe whatever it was. But I believe you seen it. You just chose to keep going because it was something about that person you really like.
Right. Yeah.
It don't take you 2 years to see if somebody got an attitude problem.
Yeah.
You don't need 2 years to see if they cheat. I mean, versus 3.
And you know that from the dating. You know that from the dating. You know the work that they're gonna put in, because like you said, the dating is something like you can have 1 million people that you're dating, but what are they putting into you when it's your time? How are they behaving? Like they're showing some type of interest. You see a lot of stuff. They're not obligated to you at that time, so you'll see that. Oh no, he ain't for me.
Yeah, you at dinner. They bringing the food out late, and this dude get to cussing and tripping at the waiter. What you think? It's only going to be extended to the waiter? That's going to land on your plate one day. You see if somebody a hothead. You see if somebody like you can see their Facebook pages. We act like we don't know each other.
Right.
That's like all of us. We from the same place. You probably know somebody that know him. Girl, you better leave him alone. He crazy. But you like, nah, he such and such. We ain't let's be real about this. A lot of times we know who we dealing with. We just choose to look over stuff or look past stuff because of what we want.
Yep.
Simple.
Yeah.
That dude that been in jail 5 times. Now you gonna talk about? Oh, I heard that he had slept with dude. Hey, come on.
Next.
I mean, hey, I heard somebody recently that said they had every boyfriend they had like anal stimulation, and I'm like, what?
That's
Like,
all.
what
No.
the hell are you doing?
Time out.
Stimulating their anal.
So later on down in life, you find out that you done slept with a man. You done, like, come on. You can't do that. We see these red flags all the time. It's just, we like this person. We gonna work it out. We gonna make him what we want to make him. We gonna make her what we gonna make this circle square. It's fitting this square. It ain't. It's never gonna. You're gonna put up with some nonsense. You're gonna put up with some nonsense until it's somebody else's turn.
No, because then when you don't put it up no more, then you're gonna add new bunkers and new obstacles to get over to get in between going into a relationship.
Could be.
There you go, Jackie. I've said that many times. Most people who are in this dating world are not dateable.
Why? Because they're broken and they won't get fixed.
That's back to what Derek said. That's real. You gotta go sit on somebody's couch.
Derek said,
and be honest when you get on that couch. Let me sit there telling them people what you want to tell them, because you ain't gonna get the right help that you need. Go sit on the couch and figure it out.
All right, beautiful people in this world today. We knocking on almost 10:30. We've been out here way too long.
You should have made it to 10:30.
Way too long.
We knew this was going to be a hot button just from the conversations from the viewers this afternoon. We knew what this was going to be, but
so, it is what it is, and it do what it do. I wish everybody that's on the dating scene good luck.
Good luck, for real. This is
crazy out there.
It's really crazy in here, but that's why people got to have that middle part, because now you just can't be jumping around. You gotta have that middle before you jump.
to that like a T. Mickey got taught.
She don't have to worry about it because she ain't got no middle part, because she's always married. It's always the one.
I'm married as hell, and I'm in love, and I did my stages, and we happily married, and we best friends, we everything. But I did my stages to make sure I ain't jump from dating and then fly over there and say you about to go and be my kid's stepdaddy and have kids and all the others. We ain't do that. We took, we had to take it the way it's supposed to be taken. We took our time and make sure we knew I had to make sure, hopefully he had to make sure before we got to that point. You wasn't just going to say, don't trust me, not saying don't trust me, but when you met me, I was saying then, right? So if you met me in the club and you wanted my number or wherever you met me at, you just thought nobody else had my number? This you was just getting the number? No. So if we're dating and now you tell me I want you to be my girl, I want to go exclusive, I want a little bit more, you got to make sure you got that time frame that this girl is going to actually cut these men off. These girls don't be cutting these men off either, just like the men don't be cutting them girls off. And that's why there's so much drama out here. But you got to just make sure you commit yourself fully to a person that both parties are doing the same thing. Take your time and work on what needs to be worked on instead of jumping all the way over there. Because I think if we would have jumped all the way over, we probably wouldn't have been where we at right now. But right now, where we at is like,
I think people do need to take their time. And
you got to take your time and understand that if I did have something over there before I met you, obviously I like somebody over there too, right? You thought I just had people on my phone I didn't like? Obviously, I was like, they're okay too. But if I liked you more, I got to explain to these people, I got to go. If it's changing numbers or whatever's going on, you got to make sure that I'm clearly done with them. And I need to make sure that you're clearly done with whatever you're clearly done with, and that we showing each other that now we're focusing on each other. People that be putting themselves in their own relationships, I ain't forcing nobody to do nothing. And when the time has come before we became exclusive, it was talked about. Now it was like, I want you to be my girl. whatever we went, whatever our flaws was, I want you to be mine 100%. That's another conversation. I said, are you sure? It's a lot. Now I want you to do, you got to be that man. So it's going to be a little different. Yeah, I'm ready. So that's how it goes. The same for me. If I'm going to now become his girlfriend and now you want, now it's a wife. It's different. You got to take them You got to take them steps though. People just be jumping from we all dating and everybody dating everybody. The next thing you know, oh, they in a relationship, and then that he fighting the baby mama, and everybody just, they don't know where they at. They don't know where they stand. They dating people at work, and then it's, oh, I never told you I was in a relationship with you. I told you we was exclusive, meaning I was a little into you more than the others. Maybe run a game. And I was raised with a truckload of brothers.
Women out here crazy. You keep going.
They are. No, they are. That's why I told you. I said at the beginning. Women are worse than men. These women are crazy as hell.
The facts.
I can vouch for that.
The facts are the facts. Everybody be doing their own thing. But
yes.
The difference.
Women are top line crazy though. They crazy, and men don't help because men give them a little leeway and make them feel like they somebody, but you never told them that they was. But these women out here now are tripping on both ends of the, of the spectrum. They're tripping. They either trying to get you for a couple dollars, or they overly obsessed with you for no apparent reason. What did you give? Like, it's weird. And that's coming from a woman. They are weird. But if you take your time and
and
let them know. Don't give. Men have to learn how to not give too much too quick. Don't be over there taking her lunch and doing all this to make her feel like y'all exclusive, and then turn around and be like, "No, girl, I was just being nice." So everybody just gotta pump their brakes.
How is that? Why can I bring you lunch and be nice?
Don't bring me no lunch to be dicking that. Don't be just on Tuesdays. I know Derek coming with the lunch and doing this, or he bringing me flowers on this day. That's becoming exclusive. So most people don't usually talk about the exclusiveness. It just naturally happens because you like that person.
But that's intentional. If you being intentional, if I'm telling you that I'm interested in Meek, and that's who I'm interested in. You
bringing me flowers and lunch and all of that, you getting me to feel a way about you, and I'm feeling it. And as a woman, you're gonna be like, you're gonna be into that. You doing all that, they're gonna turn around and say you crazy. Don't call me crazy because now I'm into you because I'm liking what you doing, and be like, wait, exclusive.
Where's the conversation? Because action speaks louder than words.
But that's the action. That's the action. That's what I was trying to explain.
I said, but there still has to be some words. I can talk to.
Actions, like you said, action speaks louder than words, and the action is you are doing. I'd rather a man can walk around all day saying "I love you," "Oh, I love you." They don't do shit, and then you have that man that don't say it too much, but they say it when they need to, but they showing it 100%. They doing more. They randomly doing stuff. They showing you they love you. They giving you more of the action.
To exclusivity, ain't they supposed to do those things for you?
If you're exclusive,
if you're dating, trying to get to exclusivity.
But if you're dating, you just bringing everybody flowers.
Why is everybody? So I'm talking about everybody. Instead of he's dating with intentions. If he's dating one young lady, what's wrong with bringing her lunch?
No, it's nothing wrong if he brings that particular lady lunch. But what I'm saying is you have to understand what comes when you keep doing that. You can't be bringing her lunch and flowers and taking her on all these sweet dates and then don't get to that point where then those are the same women that men call crazy when the women go crazy.
No, they like, why are you going crazy? Going crazy.
Yeah, he said if he's dating with intentions.
Intention to what? Be exclusive.
Yeah, so what's wrong with bringing her flowers?
Okay. No, nothing's wrong with it. But come tomorrow, he don't want to be exclusive no more because he met Meek and he felt like Meek is a little better, and he want to now bring Meek flowers, and he want to cut her off a little bit because Meek a little better in his eyes.
How you just gonna make him ain't shit?
No,
No, I didn't make that shit.
number
I
one,
just say he decided
number one,
he
if
don't
I'm dating
want to
intentionally,
do that with her anymore. He wants to now do it with me. So, Kat, you got the lunch yesterday, and now he met me, and he realized, oh my God, I love this girl. Now I'm getting the lunch and the flowers, and 2 days later, she looking for
what am I?
weed,
Hold on. What am
and
I?
you
Meals
like,
on wheels? I'm not handing that out to everybody. You had to first earn that.
He ain't.
You
no,
had to earn
I
that.
didn't say everybody. I just said you stopped her meal, and now I'm getting it.
But you're not getting it because you have to prove. First of all, if I'm dating intentionally, that means if I met Kyra and I'm dating her intentionally, I can run into you. What up, Meek? How you doing? I'm not even thinking about you because I'm dating Kyra intentionally.
You got him cheating already.
He not cheating.
If he's
He's
breaking,
dating. He can do
Why
what he
is
wants
he
to.
why is he dating exclusively with two different people? I'm kind of
He's
confused
not
what's
No, he
going
cheating.
on.
just said
He's saying
dating. But
I
you
was
just say he
dating.
was dating. He was dating with intentions. Now that's I know. They got another thing going on.
he's
He's dating with intentions.
you're
Now
committing
it's like he's
scenario.
dating this now Kyra with intentions, meaning he's dated her to be exclusive.
Yeah,
So
but
now he only wants to be with her.
he
Right,
said he's just dating her. You got him going somewhere else tomorrow.
right.
His
I'm,
story.
Carla, I'm Meals on Wheels tonight. I'm Meals on Wheels. I done met. I was dating
Derek, I
Kyra.
know you, Derek.
Oh,
I met Kyra in September. And me and Kyra chilling. I'm bringing her meals, and then I met Meek in October. Now I'm bringing her
Good job.
meals.
Keep going.
Right?
Get doing Derek. Talk about it.
No, I'm not Meals
Talk
on
about it.
Wheels. I'm
You
not
ain't
Meals
got any
on
meals
Wheels.
on wheels. You can get it from a food pantry. You bringing it to her.
I'm not Meals on Wheels. I'm not bringing nothing because you have to earn that. You have to earn. You have to earn my intentions.
Okay. I'm not saying you particularly, I'm just saying men in general. Y'all going for good guys who go to work and respect women. We got to talk about reality. So in reality,
But
you
that's
guys
my
that's on this
reality.
live that's here right now could be portrayed
That
as good men.
that
Hard working good men, good fathers, respectable. That is nice and dandy. We are talking about
We're talking
men
about
for
reality.
real.
We're talking about reality. Rochelle
Reality men
that
and
goes to
what
work,
women go
take care of
through
his
and
kids.
what men
Your
go through.
husband is a good man that goes to work, take care of his family. Derek goes to work, take care of his kids, take care of
But
his
we
family.
not
This
talking
is
about
our
us.
reality.
We not talking. No,
Can't
this
say
is reality for us, but it's
other
not the bigger
people are
popularity.
not our
We not
reality.
the biggest group. We not. That's not the. We ain't the biggest
That's not
category.
my reality. My reality is the people I keep around me is my reality. I can't worry about
That's
what's
no
going on.
reality. But we on a podcast, Derek. We got to talk for the world. The world got to
I gotta speak
understand
from
that
I
we
have to
talking
speak
about
from
what's going on for real.
Derek has to
These
speak
women out
Derek,
here can't keep a
Derek has
man
to
and
speak
got a
Derek,
man. The man want to sleep with everybody.
I know people.
going to the negative with men. Like, what's that? What's going on?
No, I love men. It's not negative. I'm just saying
I
negative.
love men.
I just said men
We love
and
you.
women. So what I'm saying is the women are now, let's be real, worse than the men. And it's sad to say. But these men are hurt real bad because these women are out here out of
And that's
control.
why they need to go sit on
but
So
somebody's
I
couch.
and
what
what I'm
Mika
saying
said,
is
talking
it's
about
both.
that
Everybody
is
out here
not
just wilding. They
Derek
want to
and
be
Rochelle.
Sukiana, sexy reds, and it's no, they like 50, 40 years old and want to be these people. They want to be on the T. They want to be Bad Girls Club, Zeus channels. It's wild, crazy out here. So if you ain't got nobody right now, it's sad and it's hard to, people want to portray themselves as something they not. It's a lot going on in this world because of social media, and people are. It's just crazy. So all I'm saying is you have to be careful before you jump from there to there. Don't jump so quick. Back in the day, maybe you could have jumped or we didn't see so much. But now what you're seeing is people, they having divorce parties. They having all this crazy stuff go. Like it's a celebration to be separated. Women are just having men with people just to have child support money. It's just crazy. It's hard to see real love out here and be like, oh, it's really real. It's really like a real situation and y'all really love each other and y'all doing y'all thing. Nobody's perfect. Little arguments that happen here and there. But we're talking about out there in the world dating and trying to look for somebody. You could be the baddest thing working with a BBL and whatever else these girls got going on. But at the end of the day, if you ain't benefiting that man, because he's scared too. He's scared to be with you because he thinking you gonna be with everybody else too. But what happens? They move on quick too. Everybody's just all over the place. So if you find somebody, don't just jump. Oh, we dating and that. No, go exclusive and see if that's something you feel like can be your forever, or you can get into a relationship. Women start. Don't just jump so quick to go to, are we in a relationship and now we 2 years from now being married.
Take your time.
Take your time.
Yeah, take your
Make
time.
sure she's done with her men. If she got any, make sure you're done with your woman. If you got any, we're not saying that you have to have somebody, but if you do, make sure you get rid of them respectively on a respective note, like bye. And if people can't handle that, block them, delete them, change your number because you really like this person, and start to get to know this person and interact. And if you like it, then cool, we can go further. If not, then next. But people, that's the problem. Everybody's single and so happy, and because you're not taking your time. You're not actually finding out who these people is. Nobody talks about I want to be in a relationship. They just wake up the next day and they're in a relationship and they pregnant.
No, they're in a relationship because they got pregnant.
No, whatever, they pregnant and they came to find out the man is married with 3 other kids and he lied. So he lived with his mom in the basement, but he lived with the wife, and he's saying they just roommates. It's goofy out. It's bad out here. So you have to just make sure, take your time and get to really know this person. So dating meaning y'all can do what y'all want and you shouldn't judge him. He shouldn't judge you. But once you get exclusive, it's now let me put this on pause and focus on you. I don't gotta go deleting everybody and acting all crazy, but I can focus on you and make sure my commitment is to you. And then once I realize you got a bunch of red flags, you can go back to where you was at and I can go back to doing whatever I was doing. I mean, that just sounds good to me. Because once you become my boyfriend, now I'm soon now waiting for you to be my husband. Because now when we gonna be my husband, I don't want to jump from us just dating to now you being my husband in 2 years. Now that's a little weird. I want to make sure everything you had going on is done. Whatever I had going on is done. Whatever needs to be fixed is fixed.
Some people get married in 6 months.
Right. I mean, you're right. And guess what? That's why I said everybody is different. So some people might be set in those ways that's what they are capable of doing. I would never probably be capable of have done that because
everybody at the end of the day
is different.
Everybody is different. Everybody date differently. Everybody is different. Everybody is.
Yeah, we can't judge them. They get married in 6 months. 6 months is good for them. I think if you 50 years old, 6 months is fine. Get it.
But you have to be on. To me, when you're dating, just be honest.
Just be honest.
Just be honest. Yeah.
You are who you are. Show your true self from the door.
If you ain't got a job and you looking for one, let us know. We might can help you get
one. If you grown and you still playing, you ain't ready anyway.
My point exactly. So you got it, but people and other people, and it's another thing that people have to realize, right? People go off of who they dating. So some people are softer than others. So I have also noticed with dating, even within myself, a man can date me and be the best person ever, but dated this person and treated her like SH because she allowed so much. Somebody that's just easily getting over. I'm just making examples. Somebody that's easily getting over, and they play over this female. And the same thing go for men. You can meet a man that you feel is provider. He's willing to get out the bed and bring you something and do this and do that. She don't really like him, but she's playing on him. You get what I'm saying? So people treat people different according to who they date, but she'll never do that to that thug over there. She ain't playing with him like that. So it's also who you're dating, how you portray yourself, how you come off to people, because people will just use you and you would think that y'all someone love. So you just got to be careful. Like I said, take your time. Realize this is your person. Realize, okay, the next we dating exclusively, but now it's like once we get into this relationship, we're moving further. But then now we are boyfriend and girlfriend. We are at a stage where we could combine our children. We're meeting family members, and then within 2 years we could be married and living our happy life. But I don't want to jump from I met you in the club and 6 months later we boyfriend and girlfriend and I'm 9 months pregnant and I want to take my time. Maybe a little younger, yeah, maybe because I ain't even do that when I was younger. But I'm just saying, you just want to.
6 months. 6 months later, you 9 months pregnant. That ain't.
Yes, I be. You
That
think now you know it's the truth? We watch more. They be up there like, "Are you sure, baby?" Please,
This is my
these
point.
girls, women, these girls, and everybody else, they play way too. Females now they play way too much. I got my girl cousins and stuff, and I got brothers. I was raised by. I got a truckload of brothers, and I just know. So maybe put me on the dominant side from being around my brothers, but I see, the BS. And with all that being said,
I think everybody knows that sometimes when you're dating, BS comes with dating.
it does.
But I don't see anything wrong with just dating one person. I don't see anything wrong with dating, get to know the person. But to me, you don't really you don't really know somebody or 100%. It's still some things that you're gonna have to learn 5 years from now about the person that you with. Why? Because people evolve, people change, the way they behavior, how they feel, all of that stuff changes year after year.
Your comfort level.
No, we fly by that. You said ain't nothing wrong with dating one person. Who dating multiple people?
A lot of people date multiple people.
They do.
That's
a lot of people date multiple people.
No, that's terrible. That's somebody playing. That's somebody playing, because if somebody's willing to give you their undivided attention.
No, but you're dating. So that's why I was saying dating means if you take me on a date and then Derek take me 2 days from now, I'm supposed to say no because you took me today. I just met you and I knew Derek for a month now.
My point is, as a man that knows his worth, I ain't taking you on a date no more.
But how do you know if I'm dating somebody else? That's none of your business.
Then that get dangerous, because if I walk in, hold on 1 second, let me say it. If I walk in somewhere and I see you out on a date, not saying me, but that can cause an issue.
Are you exclusive?
I mean, even
I
just met you. Why you mad?
No, let me say it. If I'm dating you, and like I said, if I'm dating with intention, right? If I'm dating you and you don't say, "Hey, I'm dating other people," if you don't say I'm dating other people, now I done took you to Ruth Chris. I done
Ain't nobody say do that.
No, hold up. I done spent my resources. I done spent my resources and my time, because my time is important, right? And I don't play with my time. Not saying me, but let's just say a man like that. I mean, at least give me the respect to say, "Hey, I'm dating more than one person. I'm not just dating you." Because you got, like you said, it's crazy out here, right? It's crazy out here. And the one thing that I wouldn't want for my sisters, my daughters, my friends, or anybody, for you to play with somebody and they see you somewhere and go inside your head because you think it's okay to play with somebody's resources and somebody's time.
What you're saying is true. What you said, but what I'm saying is, if I'm dating you, if we're just dating, you should be able to take another female out, and I shouldn't have nothing to say because I barely even know you.
Not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is you let somebody know who's pouring their resources into you. Or we can just meet at the library. We can just go get some coffee and we just cool. But
that's why I said that exclusive. That's why the exclusive, everything is shut down. Derek should not be calling your phone if we're exclusive. I mean, the dating part is a little, Rashawn, that's iffy because, like she said, if I meet you tonight, I gave you my phone number, you're like, "Hey, let's go get a bite at McDonald's or something," because Derek see me out there and I'm with Rashad. I mean, hey, I just met him, so it shouldn't be a problem. But once you use the word,
then we're no longer dating, because if I'm out and about, one of the first things that I'm going to ask you is, are you seeing anybody?
Right, which is true. Mm-hmm.
The first thing is going to ask you, are you seeing somebody? So at least give that man enough respect to say, I'm not exclusive with nobody, but I am seeing other people. But we can hang out if you choose to. That's how grown people do that.
Yep.
If you choose, oh no, I ain't doing nothing. I'm just chilling. And now I'm pouring my resources in you. I'm pouring my time into you.
Mm-hmm.
You may have a problem. Not saying me, like I said, because like you said, it's crazy out here. And you know that's how men gonna approach you. Hey, how you doing? You a pretty girl. Like, you got a man? You seeing anybody? That's your time to say, I'm not in a relationship, but I do go out on dates. I do, you know. But when you out there playing,
that's the honesty part.
As much as you can.
Yeah, that's true.
That's when it gets dangerous, and I don't want that for none of my sisters out here to think that that's cool to do.
So you want them to tell you that they dating other people?
Well,
huh?
So you meet a lady and you want her to tell you that they're dating?
If I was in that environment, I'm not in a dating environment. If I was in a dating environment, the first thing I'm going to ask you, one of the first things I'm going to ask you is if you're seeing somebody. One of the first things I'm going to ask you, are you seeing anybody?
Seeing anybody like what?
Whatever that means.
Mika, what's the first thing I said? I said I could not be dating a whole bunch of people. It's not going to work out because I'm selfish. So people need to know that from the door. You do not want to date somebody who's with mad people. So, I mean, you got to say dating anybody. Are you going on dates with Derek, Rashawn, Christopher, Brown, whoever? You know,
seeing somebody. You know if you're seeing somebody. This is where the game comes in. This is where the games come in. And that's what I'm saying.
That's not where the games come in. You know why? Because I don't think that's none of your business. If I was able to give you my number respectively, I think you know that I'm able to get my number. If I'm taking, so like now, okay, I'm taking, I'm not giving you my number. And I probably had the nastiest attitude, and I would think in my mind, like, you know, I'm married, stop playing with me. So I do stuff, you know, like, but if I'm single and I'm out here and you see me just like, oh, hey, and we exchange numbers, obviously I'm just maybe dating. That don't mean I'm sleeping with people.
Let me
but
ask
I can go on a date with you.
Let me ask you this. If I asked you, if I seen you out and I was interested in you, and I approached you and said, are you seeing anybody? Do you have a man? Are you seeing anybody? What would your answer be?
What, right now?
In this scenario that you just spilled out.
Oh, yeah, I would say no.
But you are.
No, I would say I'm dating. If you want to know, I'm dating. I'm married in real life term, but if I'm just in the scenario, if you asking if I'm just out, I'm not committed to nobody, so I'm not gonna block my blessing because Derek could be out with 20 women right now, and you want me to tell you I'm dating Derek?
I want to stay on course. I said if I asked you, are you seeing anybody? Are you dating anybody? What would your answer be?
Huh?
What would your answer be?
If I was single?
Yeah, or even if you were dating. If you were dating other people. And I said,
because in my eyes, if I don't have to tell you that, oh, I wanted to date with Derek 2 days ago. I don't have to tell you that.
Yeah, that's not what I'm.
So you're not truthful. You're not truthful. Then you wouldn't be truthful. You'll be one of those people.
You want me to tell you that I'm dating people?
No, all I'm asking you is to answer.
That's crazy to me. That means he's crazy.
No.
It's common sense. To me, I thought it's common sense that nobody's just sitting there being weird and not talking to nobody. I think in my head, somebody is talking to somebody, even if it's conversation. You cannot believe she's sitting home waiting for you to ask for her number.
There's some people out there that's just by themselves at the moment.
No, and that's understandable. So if that was the case, I would tell you that's the case. But not 95% of the time, that is definitely not the case. And these girls and guys.
What I'm asking you to answer is, if you were single and out at the club.
Yes.
Hold up. And you were single, you were dating. And I was interested and I seen you and said, are you seeing anybody? Are you dating? What would your answer be?
I would probably ask you a question. What do you mean? I'm single. But what do you mean by dating? Like, what do you mean?
I said, are you seeing anybody? Are you dating?
And I would have asked, yes, and I would have asked you, what do you mean? Explain yourself about what you want to know, because I just told you I'm single. So that's all you need to know. All you need to know is that I'm single.
Right there would tell me You playing, and I'm out.
Yeah,
And
Mika, you
that's
done guessed
good. Cause
it.
I don't want to tell you what I'm doing.
And it's telling that she got an attitude.
No,
Yeah, right out front. We know she got an attitude up
No, but
front.
my thing is this,
red flag.
Derek.
That's a red flag.
But look, Sean,
Red flag.
if I'm just meeting you and you just walk up to me in the club and you ask me, "Are you single?" The question is yes, I'm single. Right? If I'm out here, you ask me the question, I'm in the club with my girls, you like, oh, I like her. Are you single? Yes, I'm single. Now you want to go ask me my goddamn life story or what's going on in the backstage. That ain't none of your business. I'm not asking you. Obviously, I'm thinking you might be single because you coming up to me. You want me to ask you, are you single or are you taking it? How many kids you got in the club?
Yeah, I do. I run it down. You
Oh,
come sit
hell
next to me.
no.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no.
yeah. Like, oh, you come talk to so when they come and ask me, are you single or some question, I start want to know your whole life story. Because when I leave out this club, I know if I want to give you my phone number or not.
Oh, I don't. I
How
got
you doing
multiple
that in the
numbers.
club though? Cut it out. How you doing that in the club? Like,
I
huh?
do. I sit there and
Yeah,
have a
but
whole.
no,
I
wait. I'm
sit
gonna
there and
tell
have
you
a
right
whole
now. If you
conversation.
ask me those questions in the club, if a man start asking me questions, I'm gonna think from the door you're an info. If we in the club, if all you gotta say is, "Are you single?" Because that's respectable. Don't come up to me. And sometimes right now when I'm out, people ask, "Oh, are you single?" or say, "I'm married." And once I say that, that's it. Leave me alone. But if I would have told you I'm single and we could exchange numbers, we could talk later on whatever else. I don't have to tell you, oh, well, I was with Derek last night. Well, he took me out to eat. I didn't sleep with Derek, but Derek want to feed me and talk. We could be getting a bill, but what if he decide he want to go with Cat? Now I'm
That's
stuck
too
in
much
cut,
information. That's
you
too much
just talk,
information.
I'm not giving out all of that. I'm not
That's
telling you. You asking too many questions and being too into what's going on. Now you want to know my mama name and who? With no, no. Am I single? That means if I say yeah, I'm single, and you can say, oh, I can get your number. Okay.
But he
If I want
asked
to
you,
give
are
it to
you
you.
he asked you, are you seeing anybody? That was the
No.
question.
The question is if I'm single
No,
or seeing anybody is the
no.
same
He
thing. Am
asked
I
you,
seeing anybody?
he
I
said, are
see
you
you right
seeing
now. That's
anybody?
what I would have told him. I would have told him, I see you right now.
so
And
yeah, you
I
playing
guess
I
games.
it's up.
can see.
And obviously, he will figure out whether or not he wants to continue that
Yeah, leave me
conversation.
alone. I would have left him alone. He wouldn't even got my number because if you got to go into details like that to try to figure out my life story, baby,
But
you
that's
ain't
not
for
figuring
me.
out your life story. Asking you, are you seeing anyone? I
No,
mean,
ask me about single.
but
Ask me about
he
single.
didn't ask that question. Are you single? He said, are you seeing anyone? That's just either yes or no, and that's
That's
the end of the
weird.
converse. That's the end. That's not weird. That's not
Well,
weird because that's what.
to you, it may not be weird, but I'm never gonna go to a man or ask him, "Are you seeing anybody?" I don't. I'm not into it. I'm just not into asking somebody. My thing would be if I was a female that would go to a man, which I would never be, but
No, that's
I
how I was
would
gonna ask you.
ask
You gonna go
you.
to the man?
No, no, no. I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't. But if I was that person, I would not be like. I would ask you, or are you single? Because I don't want to be disrespectful. Single meaning, are you boyfriend, girlfriend? You know what I mean by single? Are you? Do you have somebody? They probably gonna lie anyway, or if they want to. You know what I'm saying? But if not, they would say, "Oh, I have somebody," and then you could go. You could
So if
say,
I say
you
to you,
could
I'm
say yes.
dating. If I say
Now,
I'm dating, I'm dating. If you said ask me, am I single? I said no, but I'm dating, or yes, but I'm dating. How
I
do you
think you
go with
gave
me?
too much. I think you gave out too much information for somebody you don't know. You don't even know what I'm doing. First of all, you asking is my single or am I single or have a man or not, right? And I say no. Then are you gonna ask me, do I like men or do I like women? Do you
Yeah, you
know?
got. Sometimes you got to ask that question too.
That's how you doing too much. Eh, You want my
Shit.
number
That's
or
the
not?
first question. That's the first question. Bump. Are you
That's
single?
not the first question, honey. They be going, are you single or unsingle? Derek is
Shit. Look, no, the shoe. Derek is right. Excuse me. Did you just come from out? I'm telling you, the
I'm the
dating
men's
scene.
bathroom.
Sure. So these things are crazy now. It sounds
And
stupid,
that's
but
what I'm trying
sometimes.
to explain. So what I'm trying to say is, baby, you don't know what people got going on. I watch too many shows, too many movies, and things is real out here. And you have to understand that you take your time and move. And if a man walks up to me and I'm single as a damn doorknob, and you ask me, are you single? I'm going to say, yes, I am single.
and whatever else. I don't have to tell you I'm dating, and then he gonna be like, "Well, when did I tell you want to date?" That's none of your business.
But
Derek,
you
I
didn't
could have
date
went on
me.
a date with you yesterday, right? And you
Mhm.
got mad, and we didn't. It didn't go well. Obviously, we don't look like we gonna work out to go to the next stage. I'm not gonna talk to this man who I think might. Obviously, if I'm about to give him my number, he might be somebody I might be into. I'm gonna block my blessings because of you. You showed your ass at dinner last night. No, you
Right.
can. I could talk to you. I'm
Mm,
not blocking
mm.
what I got. I'm not blocking my blessing because of no. Once we establish something or we on the what you call it? The in the middle, then I could say I'm dating, X, Y, and Z, and I could put myself that I'm halfway taken. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Not halfway take.
yeah, you're halfway taken because he can leave your ass in a second because you don't like my attitude. Didn't you say that?
Yep.
So when she start popping chat, he could be like, bye. And maybe this man right here, he might like my attitude. He might like a sassy girl. So it might be like, oh, he might be like, come on, me. Like I like it. I like him a little sassy. You don't. And you kick me to the curb. Now this $1 million man who loved me and love attitude, I ain't even get his number. Because of you. And you done left me.
I need to ask a little bit more questions. I don't care if we in the club or at the corner store.
Yeah, I believe me. I know how to block. If I made a mistake, because we happy you out drinking and you having a good time, and you might give your number, and then you be like block. Once because you wouldn't know what to do. You make a little mistake, you might give a number, but you can block them. If I ain't even putting up my phone though, if you ain't my type, or I don't even like what I see or whatever's going on, we ain't gonna even get that far. I won't be disrespectful of me, but I will be like, you know. I might even lie. I told you I'm married and got a hold me. I did that before too, and I ain't have nobody. So it's just like
no, I get it. I understand.
you gonna pick and
Mm-mm.
choose who you want, and I ain't gonna lock my blessings. If at that time I would, guess what? If I would have did all that, I wouldn't have had my husband I got now.
Mm.
Now I could have been like, he was like, "Are you dating?" And I would have been like, "Yeah, I'm dating." And he probably would have been like, "Okay, I see you." No, I'm single. Wasn't doing that. What happened? You see how that works? And then look what happened. Look what happened, Derek. We became the best of friends. I ended up cutting everybody else off. Look what happened.
Mhm.
I done found my person.
You know, found your person because you
And I did
wasn't
not block my blessings. I
because
did
you
not
wasn't
walk around here telling everybody, oh, I'm dating. And this one that took me out to eat Thursday, that's none of your business. Are
But why
you a
you
consistent
telling him he
person?
took you out? You dating is
No, but what
that's
I'm saying
done.
is people be doing that. So it's like just to say I'm dating. Why are you dating? I don't care what you doing before the night at this club. If we in the club and I gave you my number and we exchanged numbers and you called me, we just talking. Hey, what's up? You might be like, oh, where you from? Where you from? Little light conversation. And be like, oh, well, you want to get up? You want to go to a movie? You want to go grab? You want to go to the park? Whatever you want to do. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna. I don't have to tell you what I did prior before you. Maybe when I met up with you the next day, I never talked to nobody else after that. I don't have to discuss what I did before you. Only thing I discussed before you is the children I had before you. Because our children were intertwined and we start to come together as one once we get to that point. Whatever happened before you ain't none of your business. And whatever happened before me, I don't want to know. I feel
Mm.
like it's none of my business. I feel like I'm really that girl, and I feel like you just focus on me. Let's focus on each other. And
All right,
he
beautiful.
he he could say, "Oh, I don't want, I just want it to be us. I want a relationship. I want." Now it's like, okay, I don't have to tell him. Well, let me get on the phone and cut everybody off and delete. No, you
you don't
agree
have to
to it,
tell them
and
that.
we
You
can
just do
both,
it. All that stuff
huh?
happens. You don't have to
That's what
tell
I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, it just naturally you know what to do as an adult. You know what y'all have to do and what needs to
them. Right.
correspond to get to where you need to be. But you don't have to sit and discuss it. And that's when people start getting jealous and being weird, and it's uncalled for because sure enough, if you met me and got my number, I was not walking around here and nobody else wanted it either. I'm just saying. People want people numbers. We want people number two as females. We be like, oh, he cute or something, you know. I mean, we
No, because I'm not.
do.
Why are you wasting your time? If you're not going to be getting numbers just to be getting numbers, I mean,
No, you're not getting numbers to be getting numbers because you shouldn't take a number that you don't want. If I don't want this number and I'm not interested, I won't be mean. But like I was saying, I'll be like, oh no, I might even lie and say I'm with somebody or say something and go on about my business.
You're right. All
mm,
right.
But if I see potential, if I see something I like, because women like what they like too, and you could be like, oh, 862. You hear what I'm saying? Let's just be real.
All right. Well, time out because I got a boo boo. So let's
Oh
cut.
my
oh my
God.
God,
You're my
I've been
nerve.
holding it for the last. I've been holding it for the last 45 minutes, and we still going. So we got to cut this off at some point. Kyra,
bye,
please.
Derek.
This
Y'all
was
have a
good,
good
Terry.
night.
It was good.
It's past my bedtime.
Yeah, mine too was 11 o'clock.
Kyra is on the bed. Kyra is in the bed under her blanket with the laptop on the bed.
On the bed, listening. Right, right. Carol, yeah, you done messed me up, girl. I'm up here sending the wrong entry to the wrong school. Jesus have mercy.
I'm so sorry.
Mm-mm.
But this was a great conversation.
Awesome.
I thank everybody for tuning in. I thank the viewers for viewing. We had our little mishap with Instagram, but I'm gonna figure that part out.
Instagram was lit.
Huh?
Right, but they cut off after an hour.
Oh, they do?
No,
Oh, but
actually,
yeah,
no,
Instagram was
They had
lit.
us on for like
no,
they had us on for
they
like 2
didn't.
hours.
No, they let us stay on for 2 hours, and then after that, they cut us off.
Once
Oh,
Um,
okay.
once the channel became inactive, once the people stopped coming in,
it
they gave you a
became
certain amount of
inactive.
time after that, and then they shut it off.
Oh, that's so good because people was coming up on that Instagram. I saw people going over there.
Yep.
So, but I do thank everybody for tuning in. Thank y'all for commenting. Thank you, Meek, for dropping in, being our guest tonight. Thank
Mm,
you, Miss Joy.
we
It's
had a
always
good time.
a pleasure.
So anybody
No
feel like
problem.
they
It was
Christmas
a
tree up?
pleasure.
It's always a pleasure to have you on. Um, and I guess my last thoughts of the night is, just be honest when dating. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Show your
Mm-hmm.
transparency, be transparent, be honest, be who you gonna be, and you'll be all right. You're gonna find a person that's gonna want you at first sight. That's all I got to say is be honest. Be
Oh,
honest.
Yes, please be honest, but don't tell too much too early, too soon. Um,
no,
yeah.
because you can leave. Sometimes it's a good thing. You can leave by. I don't need to try to hold you because what's meant to be will be. God will make it men. That's it.
No,
We
no,
all
no. But
have
when they leave it with a lot of information. That's none of their
Well,
business.
when you saying information, we dating. I'm dating or not dating. If
No,
you
no, I'm not
what's
saying that. I'm just saying as far as once now you guys are dating or doing whatever. If you still at that beginning stage, this is my final thoughts. If you're still at the beginning stages and be real cordial and just have fun and keep
right?
personal
Yeah.
out of it. Don't get too personal because once you hit the exit button, people will go with your information out the door. And then it becomes even more, more issues and things go left, right, and upside down. So the best thing to do, just have fun in the beginning.
That is true. That is
Have
true.
fun. Oh, how many kids you got? Don't worry about my kids. You paying some child support or you take care of them. Don't worry, you ain't got to worry about all that. You ain't
Well,
going
yeah,
to.
but see, I cut off people. How many kids you got? You tell me you
You
got
trying to
4 or 5
restart the
No,
kids.
you can tell, but if you in the in the beginning, it's just like because they can
Mm-mm.
lie. People lie so much. People be having you. I know a lady who lied about her kids. She got about 7 and only claims she got 2 because the other ones is in foster care. So you gotta be kid. This is 2024. People are out here just lying. So you can ask the questions because you just in the questions. But if you don't feel like going to another stage with people, people just be lying, and men are the bigger liars. They will have about 10 kids and tell you they got 3, and oh, she lied, and
Not all of us.
No, yes. Not all. We're not saying Mr. Good Deacon.
The last one of them.
Good Deacon. Good Deacon. We're not talking about you and your babies. We talking about the other men that you know for a fact they only claim who they with or who and be acting like those other ones over there don't even matter. They don't even count. So
but
we
those are the
talking
ones,
about
those are the ones that get all the ladies. The one who take care of his kids is the one that's like, I ain't got no time for him and all his kids.
my point exactly.
But
Yeah.
that's another day and another topic. We
Yeah.
want to thank y'all for coming out.
Amen to that.
Before we leave,
Huh?
you got something to say to the good people, Joy?
I want to say Happy New Year. Let's start telling the truth.
We should have had our horns.
I know, right? Start, tell the truth. And I'm sorry to say, women, we need to see these signs. We see them and stop acting like we so needy and do ask questions. And I think I like what Derek said. You communicate, you say what you're looking for. So people will be upfront from the day. Because when Rashawn was on, like he said, you might have somebody crazy and they see you out on a date and it ain't going to look, lovely. So I think we just got to be honest from the door, and yeah, that's it. That's all.
Honest, all right, deep.
And I want to say, if you're out here looking, fellas, if you're out here looking for someone, check out, follow Kyra and follow Joy. Are you dating intentionally?
Yes.
Okay, so follow Joy and Kyra. Don't follow Meek, because Meek is married. All right. But the other two, they are available and ready for.
No, I ain't about you. I'm exclusive. Look, I'm dating exclusive.
Oh, she's not on the market.
I'm off the market. I'm off the market. I'm sorry. I
She's
ain't
dating
with you.
exclusively, but did you, and so that means you took them home to the parents and the kids and stuff.
Probably. That means
Yeah.
that means that she giving him her body. That's what that means. All right.
Amen. Amen. And I'm giving my body to one person. One person. And with the intentions of having a life, a family, getting married, that type of thing. That's my intentions.
Okay.
And we did the whole dating thing because we've been together for a while. We did the dating thing, and then we did the separated thing, and we did all the stuff, all the cool stuff that you mentioned. Yes, and it came to a point. Now it's time. We did all of that. So enough is enough.
She said enough is enough.
Don't be sitting up there giving out them false narratives. Don't nobody better not be over here trying it. Don't do that.
So try your luck. It's a lottery. Try your luck.
Don't you dare. Y'all better not. Y'all
better
not.
We're
trying to start trouble. We ain't doing that.
Thank y'all. Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye.